know, before YouTube fucked it all up, I had the greatest job in the world, opening for Hypnocast every night.
But then we got the call, and YouTube hammered us for Moxie's tits.
So now I'm jobless and broke with nowhere to go.
Your phone ringing.
Oh,
Your
the phone is
ringing.
ringing.
Big boy, come pick up your phone. How you know pick up your phone?
Hello, this is the Gopher. Who is it?
Hello, Gopher. The time is now. Hypnocast Season 3 is here, and we want you back.
Holy shit, boys, we are back in business. That son of a bitch is gonna scream any minute now. Let the show begin.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Probably all agree you can't cut 12-year-old Timmy's cock off.
Yeah. I like how you said cut for like half a second.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's cut and cock, and it came out cuck, and yeah, that's. Whoops! Oh fuck! Oh no! Mistakes were made.
He's been waiting in the shadows patiently.
I just smashed JT the fuck out of this.
Your face is turning red.
Yeah, because I know that the next SNH I'm gonna be fucked.
Oh yeah.
But at least I
With a
won't be
horse
fucked.
cock.
That's an unknown part of the map, so I didn't see it yet. Could I survive if I jump? Nope. Nope. Nope.
America the greatest country in the world?
No.
If you were offered a one-way ticket to leave the country, never come back, but it's all expenses paid, would you accept that offer?
I don't think that I would leave. I wouldn't leave either.
Wow.
Oh, I just took it. I did that. I took it with me. Oh shit.
Yo.
It's always the black people holding everybody else down.
Time out. All right. You know what? Yeah. I'm going to bed. I'm tired. Tired of this shit. This communist ass game, whatever. Just doesn't want
Somebody
me to play.
else got it. You didn't get in.
Yeah, it's just a lot of racism today. All right. Y'all have fun. I'll just continue to watch and cope and see.
Sounds good.
And look at this motherfucker pretending he's gonna watch more Stranger Things.
Yeah, you know he's gonna watch Stranger Things all day. Either that or like some game or something.
Doesn't mean I don't have my phone next to me. You know?
Watching porn.
That's tomorrow. Okay, bye.
MILF Hunters Part 14.
Nah, Hypno, I could have hit you with a shuriken. I opted not to because I'm a good friend.
That's fucked up, you liar. You're a liar. You're an absolute liar. You're a liar. I knew it. Never trust white people.
Thank you, and I would have done it. You could have said thank you, and said like, yeah,
Because I knew you were gonna do it. All right, guys. Welcome to another episode of Hypnocast. That's right, we are live, boys. We are live. We're going to dive down the rabbit hole that is known as the internet. But before we do any of that, you got to bring it in close, boys. Come on, we got to hug it out. Ladies and gentlemen. The week is almost over. It is a glorious Thursday evening. And we got to hug it out because, guys, we got a lot that we got to go over. It is the PlayStation State of Play. I know some of you guys have already seen it. Some of you have not seen it. But I haven't seen it, and I want to watch it with all of you. So bring it in. Let's go. The faster we hug it out, the faster we could get to the State of Play. And we're also going to be covering a follow-up story to Highguard because one of the lead developers over at Highguard wrote one of the biggest copes I've ever seen that we need to get into. So, guys, come on, hug it out. Let's go. Don't say no. Don't say no. You don't say no to the hug. And listen very closely. If you're watching on YouTube, like the stream now. Por favor, please. If you are watching on Rumble, like the stream. If you are watching on Twitter, like the post. And if you are watching anywhere else right now, no me gusta. God damn it. So like the stream. Don't let it happen to you. Can I get a mic check, please? Mic check, titty check, balls check. What are we checking, man? What are we checking today? Like I said, we got a lot we got to go over, man. This State of Play shit. We also got a Blooper team update to that unannounced video game that is 2 days away from being announced. Interesting new development in that entire debacle. We got to go over that. But what else we touching, man? What else we touching? What are we checking? What are we doing? What are we felting? What are we doing? What are we doing? Limitless Andre says, I would say 8 out of 10 state of okay. Really? Interesting. This stream has been licked, according to Setsuda Shadow Check. Very nice. I enjoy that. Unless you're a man, then get away. I'm just kidding. Well, actually, not really. Helldivers 2 is still a blast check. That's awesome. I saw that the Helldivers concurrent player count has gone up quite a bit. So that is awesome. I know they got a new patch recently, right? That's cool. We got Arby Rubens are kind of good check. We got caught a good buzz check. Oh, shit. King Demon Wing is buzzed. He is buzzed, ladies and gentlemen. Don't fucking touch me check. Mr. Melancholy. Jesus, always angry. Always angry. Ketamine is no joke check. Old man cat is on drugs. Dino Crisis check. Guys, I am literally nerdgasming right now. I didn't have any time other than to just verify. I have to buy the game. I have to. They're $5 each. Guys, just so you're aware, Capcom has shadow dropped Dino Crisis 1 and 2, the original games, on Steam. For the first time, I think, ever. They're $5 each. Go buy it for yourselves. It's insane. I'm excited. I'm so excited. What else are we checking? Silent Hood check. Can we pause the stream while I make coffee check? DMT is crazy check. Gam Gam is in the ground check. Metal Gear Solid 4 has finally been liberated from the PS3 check. Oh, word, I'm getting it right now check. Yes, it's out right now. It's available on Steam. I am not kidding. $5 each, guys. For $10, you can have Dino Crisis 1 and 2. That is awesome, in my opinion. All right, guys, listen, our ESG scores are at their maximum. We are fully funded. Like the stream. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's do the Bigot Army roll call. Let's see who is in this chat right now hanging out with us today on this glorious, glorious day. It is a beautiful, beautiful day, guys, for a Thursday. Everybody likes Thursday. You want to know why? Because it's the day before Friday. It's the day before Friday. That's why we all like it, boys. Who is in this chat right now hanging out with us? Let's scroll up and see who we got. We got Draconic on Rumble with the hot cocoa check. Look at that. It's amazing. Shout out to you. We got Flip Shazam. Look at Flip Shazam. We got Setsuda Shadow, who apparently licked the stream rigorously. We got Drafty Coast. What's up, Drafty Coast? We got Ghost 101. We got Hans 9311. By the way, guys, please do not spoil the State of Play. Keep all spoilers at as zero as possible. If you super chat a spoiler, I'm going to thank you for the money, and then I'm going to suplex you and be very unhappy. But I will thank you for the... Come on, seriously. We got Soulson. What's going on, Soulson? We got Yamato 85. We got Ermac Rules. We got Lionheart Cowboy over on Rumble. We got John D. We got Antram. We got Weenie for Sweetie. I may have to get a job at McDonald's if I don't find a job soon. Hey, what? A job is better than nothing. You know what I'm saying? We got Zevin Cross saying, what's up, Zevin Cross? How you doing? We got Mr. Melancholy. We got the Draconic over on Rumble. Reaper Knight, Dragon, Lucky Boy, Tanya Raven, Ritesh. What's going on, Ritesh? We got Tenebrae. What's going on? We got JR. We got Ashton Tyler. We got Creepy07. We got Abhorrent Soul over on Rumble. What's going on? I am poor. No Steam Deck for me. You're going to get it. You're going to save money. You're going to make it happen. I have faith in you. I have faith in you. I used to think the same thing when it came to computer parts. And then I would purposefully skip meals to save money. No, come on. You got this shit, man. Don't give up. Don't give up. Romanizer 24. The Gaming Mason. D-Mag. Hans 9311. Karnak Ketchel over on Rumble. Matthew with the Hero Prees. What's going on, man? We got Drafty Coast again. We got a Kickin' Dadits. What's going on, man? How you doing? We got Ali Kusanagi. We got Nick Havoc. What's going on, Nick Havoc? The King Joker. Commander Sonok. Dart Dimos. Oh, shit. Uh-oh. Dart Dimos says he's not here. He's been saying he's here for the last couple of streams, but this time he's not here. I don't know what to do. I guess we're just going to have to keep going. All right. Dart Dimos is not here, guys. We got Akuma. What's going on, Akuma? How you doing, brother? We got 2K GameCuber. We got Dade404. We got Ermac Rules. We got Karnak Ketchel on Rumble. Face Summer. John D. Air Razor over on Rumble. Guy Karamon. What's going on, man? Energy Wave. What's going on, Energy Wave? All right, 4 more people, boys. 4 more people. Then we got to get on with the show. 4 more people. We got D-Mag. We got King Demon Wing, who's buzzed right now. He's buzzed, guys. So what you need to do is spam the King Demon Wing emojis everywhere on YouTube and on Rumble, because for every single emoji, it counts as 1 poke. So if you poke him consistently, he might break out of the buzz. We got Fractal Mage. We got JR over on Rumble. Dark Lord. What's going on, Dark Lord? We got Ardith Bay. It's on GOG as well. That's amazing. It's on GOG, guys. So if you don't want to buy it on Steam, you could go buy it on GOG as well. That's awesome. That's good to know. We got Lord Bowser the Second. We got Extra Hall. What's going on, Extra Hall? We got Limitless Andre. We got Oliver Adam. We got, let me scroll down, Old Man Cad. We got Novak. We got Raven X says, I'm here. Let's fucking go. We got Single and Bits. What's going on? We got Light Ferret over on Rumble. Ashton Tyler. We got Dragonite over on Rumble. And last but not least, we got Toxin. We got Dylan P. We got Scampus with the Mew. We got Raza. And we got PS5 Raccoon. We got Demon Carol. And we got Far Star Lover. All right, boys, listen. And Zelosi. I called out as many people as I possibly could. And Forgotten Vet. It's time to sacrifice your fellow Bigot Army member, and let's see who is going to get the massive money shot today, boys. We're almost on a Friday. That means the money shots are extra thick right now. Extra thick for the final call out. Who is going to get it? And I swear to God, if it lands on one more greedy motherfucker, if it lands on one more person that's just like, hey, mouth wide open, no problems, I'm going to be upset. I'm going to be upset. Fight for it. God damn it. All right, let's see. Here we go. We got Reaper Knight. I'm taking that money shot. I'm still mad at the state of play for not showing DMC6. Nope, I refuse. Mirror Force goes down by Ashton Tyler, which goes to the Voice in the Water. No voice actors. Yes, nature hikes in the mountains. The person down by 4 got into Dionysus' special stash of divine booze and wakes up surrounded by several sleeping and satisfied-looking satyrs. What? 1, 2, 3, 4. We got Lord Bowser with a bunch of emojis, and they're Trump emojis. We are not finishing on Trump. We're not finishing on... You need to fight. You need to fight. No. No. We're not finishing on Trump. D. Draconic says booty hole protected by the power of pineapple pizza to go down by the lucky 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Pot of greed. Draw 2 cards. Down by 3. 1, 2, 3. God fucking Marius. Oh my God, man. It doesn't matter what I do. No matter what I do, people are just out here like, they're just out here like refusing to defend themselves. Jesus Christ, man. Marius, are you serious? That's not protection, bro. Saying I'm safe is not going to stop the money shot from getting you. You can't just say I'm safe. God. Congratulations to Marius. You are the recipient of the money shot today.
What the?
Unbelievable. And then he's like, I stand corrected. You stand covered and corrected. Like, what are we doing here today? Oh my God. Anyway, all right, boys, listen. Today is going to be fairly simple of a day, okay? It's going to be the state of play. It's going to be a little bit of Blooper team. And it's going to be a lot of Highguard, okay? We have, honestly, the post from the developer that is blaming pretty much everybody else except for themselves. This is like massive levels of Cope. And trust me, like we've seen Cope before, right? Like we've seen Cope from developers a lot, actually, for the last couple of years. But this one just hits a little bit differently. This one hits differently because it proves that not only do they know of the supposed YouTuber chuds, but that they actively watch and engage in the content of the YouTuber chuds to the point where they believe that they have a fundamental understanding of how it all works and enough understanding to blame all their problems on it, which is interesting to say the least. Let's just put it like that. So, you know, we're going to cover that. We're going to talk about the Highguard situation and the post that, this developer thought was a good idea to post. I guess they really have nothing else to lose, I suppose. I guess, considering that most of them have been let go. So, we're definitely going to check that out. But first, we're going to check out the state of play. Obviously, I kind of want to get right into it. I want to check out the state of play and see what the announcements are, see what the games are and all that stuff, and kind of get people's thoughts on it. I already have been seeing people's reactions in the sense of like, some people are saying it's mid, some people are saying it's garbage. A couple of people are saying it was pretty good. It's a little all over the place right now. So I just want to see what's going on with that. So we're going to check out the state of play today. And we're going to mainly cover Highguard. That's the two things. Okay. It doesn't sound like much, but it actually is a lot. Trust me. There's a lot involved with that. So let's get into the pre-stream legends, ladies and gentlemen. Let's thank the people that went the extra step above and beyond to take care of the stream and continue to take care of the Bigot Army. Thank you guys so much for your support. If we get lucky today, we are trying to get to 561 tier 1s in a row and 253 tier 2s in a row. Absolutely insane. So let's thank the people that went the extra step because they're gorgeous. Okay, they're gorgeous. We got King Demon Wing with a 5 membership banger right at the start of the stream.
Let's fucking go! It's a membership banger!
And considering that is the first one of the stream, you already know what that means. Shout out to King Demon Wing. An absolute fucking legend. As always, thank you so much for starting off the membership train at the beginning of the stream. I have a feeling today is going to be a good one, man. I think today is going to be a good one. I gave Cassie $80 to get her to tier 1 so that her chat is able to have Scooby Goon for the entirety of the stream. She was not very happy about that. But I appreciate it regardless. Thank you so much. We got Mr. Melancholy with a 2. Says, hi, guarding, hi, no more. That is true, Mr. Melancholy. That is true. We got Tanya Raven with a 2. Says, $2. Math is hard. Like my nips. Quiet you. That is a lot of information, Tanya. That is a lot of information. I don't know if the chat needed to know that your nips were hard, but you know what? It is what it is. It makes it extra awkward that the profile picture is a cat. But it's okay. It is what it is. Extra Hall for 10 months says, I'm rereading 1984, and man, fiction has become reality. Yep, if you continue to dive through 1984, you're going to realize it was just one big prediction. Let's just put it like that. One big prediction, you know what I mean? So continue reading it. You're going to be very curious. We got Dragon with a 2 says, yo, did you hear that DOA 7 might be coming out? Hey, suplex Dragon right now. Suplex Dragon right now. And have him, suplex him. What did I say? Suplex him right now. Thank you for the 2. We got Setsuna Shadow with the 1 membership. I guess that counts as a lick. Thank you, Setsuna Shadow. I appreciate that. And then we got Secret Final Boss for 19 months of legendary status. Says 19 happens to be my favorite number. Both me and my dad were born on the 19th of our respective birth months. So you bet I'm calling out my 19 months. That's awesome, man. Shout out to you. I appreciate that. 19 months is a long fucking time. We got Akuma with a 20 membership hyper banger. Holy shit.
Let's fucking go! It's a membership banger!
Shout out to Akuma. God damn. Continuing the membership train. Continuing the membership train from King Demon Wing and Setsuna. Thank you. I appreciate that. You got to let me know what clip you want. What clip? What girls are you summoning? Let me know. I'll play it. Dragon with a 5. If it was a part of the state of play, I saw the trailer itself. Sorry, bro. Suplex him. Suplex him right now. Right now. Thank you for the 5. I appreciate that. Ali Kusanagi with 1 membership. Continuing the membership train. Thank you so much, man. Making the chat green. The chat needs to be more green. We need more green. We got too much gray. We've been growing a lot lately on our streams that a lot of new people are finding us. So we've had a lot of gray. We need to make the gray green. That's what we need to do. And then look at this guy. Look at this absolute insane legend, bro. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Dart Dimos. First off, I thought you weren't here. I thought you were not here. So now we have to acknowledge that you're here. With a 99.99 Red Boy Hyper Banger. Here we go! Mucha lucha! Mucha lucha! It's a way of life! Mucha lucha! He says, give me them gingers. Do you know why good-looking people are busier than average-looking people? I will tell you later. I am very... Ha 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 ha! Ha ha! I see what you did there.
It's a Red Boy Hyper Banger, bitches! Let's bring the ladies in!
Shout out to Dart Dimos, you beautiful bastard. Thank you so much for the 99.99 Red Boy. I appreciate that, my man. That goes a long way. Yo, did Akuma tell us what clip he wants? Otherwise, I'm just gonna have to play a clip for him, and he's gonna have to goon on our terms. Akuma, did he tell me what clip he wants? You gotta let me know. Dark Obsidian for 10 months, 2 more months until my 1-year anniversary. Dude, that's gonna be amazing. You're gonna become a Super Saiyan in 2 months. 2 months. Akuma says gingers. Holy shit. Akuma also wants gingers. Gingers are very popular today.
It's a Red Boy Hyper Banger, bitches! Let's bring the ladies in!
Holy shit, we are at tier 2 and we haven't even started the stream. God damn. What the fuck? That is amazing. Shout out to all you guys. I said make the chat green. I didn't think we were going to get tier 2 from that. I just want the chat to be green because we have SNH coming up this Saturday. And the more people that are green, the more notifications go out, which means the more people join us for our epic battle where we're going to destroy Cassie and her army of Coke lovers. It's going to happen this Saturday, 8 p.m. Eastern for SNH. The battle between Pepsi and Coke will go down in history. I think it's going to be bigger than Superman versus Goku, but we'll see. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Shout out to you guys. Thank you so much, man, for the support. It's unbelievable. We are at tier 2 already. That is insane. We got, let's see. We got Dark Obsidian. We called that one out. Appreciated. Zevin Cross. Is this the reason why it happened? Zevin Cross just dropped a massive, absolutely gigantic, unbelievable 50 membership, ultra, mega, hyper, bang.
Let's fucking go! It's a membership banger!
Jesus Christ, man. Holy shit. We don't get 50 memberships often, but when we do, we must yell to the top of the moon. Everybody spam the gifted sub emoji. Jesus Christ, that's amazing. Shout out to Zevin Cross. 50 memberships are insane. You got to tell me what 2 clips you want. That way I know. Please let me know. Thank you so much. And if you guys win a membership from one of these very nice people who are gifting memberships, please make sure to say thank you. It's very nice of them. They don't have to do that, but obviously they chose to, so I appreciate that. Zevin Cross, you're a legend, man. You're a legend. Jesus fucking Christ. Shout out to Zevin Cross, by the way, fighting so hard in the last SNH battle. He tried to fight so hard, man. Appreciate it, dude. We got Gray Soul continuing the membership train with 1 membership. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Zevin Cross says to give him spooky goth Asians, and then the second one I can pick. All right, fine. Fine. Goth Asians it is, and we'll figure out the second one.
Oh my god, it's a Red Boy hyper banger.
Shout out to Zevin Cross. Unfucking believable, man. Turning the chat green. I still see a lot of gray. Why the fuck do I see so much? You know why? Because YouTube just shoots them out to anybody. That's the problem. YouTube should be like Rumble and shoot them out to the people who are in the chat first and then shoot it out to everybody else. But unfortunately, they don't. But that's okay. 50 membership ultra mega hyper banger is insane, my guy. Thank you so much. I appreciate that very much. Great soul, thank you again for the membership. He says he's doing his part. Starship Troopers Kid 4-2. I appreciate that. What's going on, Damaj? I see you in the chat, bro. Hans 9311. You became a member. Shout out to Hans. I appreciate that. Welcome to the Bigot Army. We got JR for 14 months of legendary status. Says, hey, 14 months of insanity. Thank you, Bigot Army. By the way, why did the cookie go to the doctor? Because it was feeling crummy. You know, I'm in a good mood. I'm in a good mood. I'm not going to drum that. I'm not going to drum that. I'm just going to pretend like I didn't read it. Then we got Akuma with the 5 membership bet.
Fucking go! It's a membership banger!
Shout out to Akuma continuing this insane membership train. Thank you so much, my man. I appreciate that. And last but not least, my heart broke. I found out King Dimwing is not going to be in my corner this Saturday. Very sad. 4-2 says, fuck the rules, Coca-Cola. Very sad. I'm very sad about this. The revelation is destroying me. It's destroying me very much. Shout out to King Dimwing. Appreciate you, man. And then over on Rumble, we got Crash Collins with the membership. Thank you, Crash Collins. I appreciate that. Early membership. That's insane. And then we got Lightfur with $1. Says, hey, Hypno, you see the Mugenics dev getting attacked by woke tards? They're trying to do another Hogwarts Legacy to another popular game. Yeah, I was thinking about talking about that today, but we're just not going to have enough time because of the state of play. So I'm going to cover that tomorrow because today we're going to do state of play and Highguard. And that's going to cover pretty much everything. So we'll do the Mugenics thing. But it's honestly hilarious because all the wokies were like cheering on Mugenics, right? Because they like his previous game. And then now all of a sudden, because one particular streamer was promoting the game and he retweeted it, now it's like the end of the world. These people are stupid, bro. It's so stupid. I can't wait to see that game continue to do well. Dietrich Connick with $1 says 100 pennies. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. And then Dietrich Connick with $1 says Mountain Dew is the way. Listen, man. You just got to be in the corner of Pepsi. That's it. Be in the corner of Pepsi this Saturday. We got to win. All right? Goku lost last Saturday. I can't take another loss. Okay? I just can't. I can't have it happen. I've been talking massive amounts of shit to Cassie all week. We need to make it happen somehow, some way. All right? We got to take down the Cokers. That's what we're going to call them, the Cokers or something like that. Thank you, DJ Kotick. I appreciate that. All right, boys, listen, we are all caught up on that. Thank you so much. Let's get into the gifted games, and then we are getting into the content. First one up, we got, let's see, let me refresh. Oh, speaking of Mugenics. Wow-wee, boys. Wow-wee. Dragon Reborn gifted to the channel Mugenics. That's crazy, bro. He says 3 moles walking through a tunnel. The first said, I smell sugar. The second said, I smell honey. The third, oh my God. I smell molasses. Continue being great, brother. God damn it, bro. Thank you, Dragon Reborn. I appreciate that for gifting Mugenics to the channel. That's probably going to end up being a game we play on Griffcast After Dark just to fuck around with it. So whenever I end up playing that, do make sure you guys come hang out. But the timing on that is impeccable. Thank you so much. Dragon Reborn also says on your wish list, wonder why? Is it so that you could get your beat down on the ethnics and live out your dream as a piggy of the law? LOL. Haha, much love, brother. He gifted Police Simulator Patrol Officers Ultimate Duty Edition. That is a long fucking name for a simulator game. Thank you so much, Dragon Reborn. I appreciate that. Look at all that. Oh my God, that's insane, bro. Oh shit. Dragon Reborn says, I got your back, brother, with this one to add to the ever-growing library. A sperm donor, a carpenter, and Julius Caesar walk into the bar. He came, he saw, he conquered. All right, I can't let that go. I can't let that go. I'm sorry. As much as I love the game, I can't let that go. Jurassic Park Classic Games Collection. We literally talked about this yesterday, about how this game is going to get delisted by the end of March. So I think March 31st is the last day this is going to be available. So, bro, thank you, Dragon Reborn. This is gonna be awesome. I We'll probably end up Griffcasting After Dark this too as well. I would love to just get into the classic games again. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Holy God damn it. I can never accept. Oh my God. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Shit. What are we doing? What are we doing? OG Red says, let little Hypno play this one with you. Jesus Christ, I'm bricked. I am so bricked right now. It's insane. It is insane. Damn, man. Dino Crisis from OG Red. Thank you, man. That is a blessing. All of this is a blessing. You guys are amazing. Holy shit, man. Damn, dude. Wow. No! This happens every time a new game gets shadow dropped. I swear to God. I swear to God, no. Mystic Vegeta says, enjoy from Mystic Vegeta. Thanks for all the well wishes, Hypno and all. No. I'm sorry, Mystic Vegeta. I'm going to have to deny it. I always pick the first one that came in, to be fair. I'm sorry, brother. Damn. Much love to you, though. I appreciate the sentiment. Thank you so much, man. I'm going to have to deny it so that you get your money back. Damn. I'm sorry, Mr. No! Oh, my God. No, Mr. Rouge. Mr. Rouge. Oh, my God, man. What is happening? What is happening? Mr. Rouge, no, man. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Mr. Rouge, if you're listening, I appreciate the sentiment, my brother. Unfortunately, I gotta go with the first one. But I appreciate it, Mr. Rouge. I'm gonna decline it so that you get your money back. Thank you for the thought, though. Thank you for the thought, man. Which, by the way, guys, Capcom is having a hyper sale right now on Steam. So if you don't have any Capcom games, go buy some of them for you because a lot of them are super cheap right now. Oh, Mr. Rouge covered his tracks. Look at this. Look at this guy, bro. Mr. Rouge covered his tracks. I thought it was going to be another Dino Crisis 1. He gifted Dino Crisis 2. Oh my God, bro. Wow. Wow, that is amazing, man. Hey, spam the Mr. Rouge emojis. Yeah, he got one of them in. Spam the Mr. Rouge emojis. Thank you so much, Mr. Rouge. I will accept this. I gotta accept them behind the scenes because unfortunately, I don't know what the hell is going on with the browser. It's gay. But thank you guys so much. That was insane gifts. Yeah, these are the originals. In case you guys are wondering, these are the original Dino Crises. So that's going to be exciting. I'm just accepting all the games right now. Thank you guys again so much. OG Red, I accepted your Dino Crisis. Mystic Vegeta, I'm sorry. I cannot accept because I already have. Mr. Rouge, I'm declining the first one because I already have. And then I accepted the second one, Mr. Rouge. Thank you, brother. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate it. That's insane. You guys are crazy, man. They're $5 each. So if you haven't played the OG Dino Crises, or if you have and you just want to have them, they're $5 each on GOG and on Steam. That is honestly like, pick it up for yourselves, man. I might even, you know what? I might even have a giveaway and give them away. I think that'll probably be a good idea. Let's see how much time we have. If I can't do it today, I'll do it tomorrow. I'm sure it's going to be $5 tomorrow. I think I'll do that. Hey, what the fuck is this? Hey, wait, what the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? Hey, this is ban worthy. The fuck is this? Just played Co-Violet. No, we don't do that. We don't do that. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy, bro. Wow. Where's my That's gay. Wait, let's do it again. Yeah, you need to repent. You need to repent for that one. It's disgusting. All right, boys. Let's catch up on supers really quick. We got Vet Gamer. What if I says Human It's Z is pretty fun. If you like zombie survival games 1.0 out now. Is that the one where you're supposed to like scan people to see if they have like the infection or something like that? If they come into your base or some shit like that. I think we reacted to that. Thank you for the 5. Flip Shazam with a 2. Everybody knows Puerto Ricans can't be cops. Damn. The racism. You love to see it. Ron DFK for 11 months to the man in the wheelchair who stole my camouflage coat. You can hide, but you can't run. Wow. That's insane. Thank you, Ron DFK. One more month, my man. One more month and you're a Super Saiyan. All right, guys. We are fully caught up on everything. We did all the gifted games. We did fucking everything. Let's get into the content. First, we are going to start off with this, okay? Blooper Team is 2 days away, okay? 2 days away from announcing whatever their next game is, okay? And as you guys know, we've all been speculating on what this could be. We've talked about Eternal Darkness, the remake. We've talked about all kinds of shit. We even talked about Rule of Rose remake. They specifically came out and said it was not going to be a remake, but they didn't say it was not going to be a sequel or a prequel. So honestly, these games are still on the table. They're just using certain words to try to dance around it, right? So there's a new clip for us to listen to. Let's listen to the clip. Here we go.
Thou art sick, invisible that flies in the night. Howling storm has found out thy bed of crimson joy. Dark secret, thy life destroy.
So I don't know what the fuck that is. All I know is there is a new phrase on the website, and it says, "Here I opened wide the door. Darkness there and nothing more. I'll be out again soon." If you don't know about this, this is basically Edgar Allan Poe's Raven. It's a quote from Edgar Allan Poe's Raven, which is very interesting. Quote the Raven, nevermore, right? Like, it's very interesting. So some people are speculating that this could be some sort of like horror game that's based on Edgar Allan Poe's story, which would be pretty interesting. They did say it's a brand new game. They did say, you know, if we were to take what they say and believe it, it would be interesting to see if they actually come out with something that is based on, you know, that kind of a story. That'd be very interesting. But we don't really know, to be honest with you. This really doesn't give us much. And at this point, we're 2 days away from knowing what it is. I have a feeling, I don't know. I have a feeling we all kind of don't know. Like, I think we're all off on this. I think we might be coping. I know I'm coping. I'm coping, hoping that it's an Eternal Darkness remake or sequel or something like that. I'm coping. I know I am. I don't think I'm ever going to get that. There's a horror game called Rule of Rose. Yeah, I know Rule of Rose, but we talked about Rule of Rose, and there's a rose there, obviously. And they specifically said it's not a Rule of Rose remake, and it's not an Eternal Darkness remake. Now, again, that doesn't mean it can't be a sequel, and it doesn't mean it can't be a prequel. I'm just telling you what they're saying. But I don't think it's Rule of Rose, and I don't think it's Eternal Darkness. As much as I would love for it to be Eternal Darkness, I really, really, really want it to be Eternal Darkness. But, you know, again, I don't think that's going to happen. But I will say that if it's a horror game based in Edgar Allan Poe's world, you know, or stories, I think that would be pretty fucking cool. If they could pull that off in a way that would make sense. Obviously, it has to make sense, but I think it would be pretty cool. So we'll see. Fatal Frame. I don't think it's going to be Fatal Frame at all, to be honest with you. What? Look it up. I found a game called The Dark Eye. Look it up. What game is that? Telltale Heart, the game? No, it's going to be a horror game. Do you really want Blooper Team to do anything Eternal Darkness? Well, here's the thing. Blooper Team is really good at atmosphere. They're really good at setting the tone, but they are pussies. Like, they're very scared to do true horror. They tend to pull punches. And that's what's a little bit concerning about it. Otherwise, like, Eternal Darkness is all about atmosphere. Eternal Darkness is all about the sanity meter, obviously, and how the world kind of changes around you based on your sanity. I think that Blooper Team can pull that off. but I think they're gonna be too pussy to do the horror aspects, you know. So I don't know. It's kind of like a give and take. But regardless, I'm curious. I definitely am curious. I just want to know what it is, and then we'll kind of go from there. So hopefully they have a trailer pretty soon. I don't know if in 2 days they're gonna have any trailer that's worth a damn, unless it's gonna be like a 10-second teaser trailer. Otherwise, I'm gonna be pissed. Imagine if it's like a 10-second trailer and they're like, "Yeah, find out more at Summer Games Fest." Be like, "Fuck you, bitch," you know. But regardless, anyway, we shall see what goes on from here. The Dark Eye is a game based on the poems of Edgar Allan Poe. Oh, that makes a lot of sense. I would love to see it. I would love to see it. So we'll find out more. But regardless, anyway, I just want to let you guys know about that and follow up on that. All right, time for the state of play, boys. Let's get into it because we got to talk about Highguard later, and we can't waste any more time. Ladies and gentlemen, state of play. I have not seen any of this. It is time. Oh, fuck. Hold on. Sorry. It is time. It is time. It is time. Let's do the state of play right meow. Right meow. Let's go. Here we go. Ding, dong. Ding, ding, dong. I'm trying to guess as many games as possible. We shall see. It's a stick.
I sense suffering here, Spirit. Do you need help?
Ember Lab.
A spirit guide?
Oh. This is that game that I got for free on PlayStation. What the fuck is it called? Keza? Kuza, Keza, Kenna, I don't know, some shit like that. This is that game, Keza or Kenna. It's the girl with the fucking staff or whatever. That I remember this game. I remember, yeah. Oh, Kenna, whatever. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah,
it's been a long time since we've had one of your kind.
Is it getting a sequel?
I'm glad you're here.
This game honestly wasn't bad. I played the game. It was fairly fun. Like, it wasn't anything special. It was honestly a little bit on the simplistic side, but it was fun. It was like a fun game.
That temple has been sealed as long as I can remember. Dangerous corruption.
Wow, the graphics in the sequel look way better. Holy shit. This is a night and day difference. You know, this is a prime example of upgrading the graphics in a sequel while maintaining the artistic style that made it special in the first game. This is a prime example right here. It shows that you could go with upgraded graphics without ruining your art style. So I can appreciate that. Very nice.
Inside, along with the secrets of forgotten practice. Spirit guides here once used alchemy to cleanse corruption. Maybe you can do the same.
Wow, look at that. Wow, they did a great job with this.
Fear will bind you, gripping to the present, which must always pass. Regret will bind you, longing for the past you cannot change. Love will bind you, yearning for a future you will not see. Unbound, may you depart in peace.
Wow. That honestly, guys, was genuinely impressive. Like, I know this kind of game is not for everybody. I totally get that. But I actually enjoyed the first one. Like I said, it wasn't anything super special, and it was more contained. This one seems like it's just been let loose in a better way. And I know like this art style is going to piss some people off, especially since lately we've been getting games like Horizon Hunter Gatherers that takes this art style and fucking ruins it. But what I will tell you is that try to give this art style a chance with certain games, especially if they have a history of being a good game. Only because, if anything, No Rest for the Wicked proves that you can have an art style similar to this and really pull off a banger game. Like, I don't want people to just like dismiss it because it has Pixar style graphics. I think it looks really good. Sincerely, I really do. Not bad. I'm excited for that one. Pretty cool. I don't know if I would have started the show off with that, but you know, whatever. It's coming to PS5 and PC, so that's good.
Hey everyone, I'm Josh, and this is my brother Mike.
We hope you enjoyed that first look at our next game, Kena, Scars of Cosmora.
After the amazing response to Kena Bridge of Spirits in 2021,
okay, that's how you say
the team was excited to take on the challenge of creating something even bigger and better this time around. Our partnership with PlayStation Studios has empowered us to expand our scope while still staying true to what made the first game special.
All right, that's great. I don't
Since
have time.
your adventure in Bridge of Spirits.
I don't have time. No, good job, though. Good job to those brothers, but I don't have time. I'm sorry.
Long ago, in the wilds of Aesop,
Sucker punch, suck my dick.
demons terrorized the land and subjugated its people. They were known as the Spider, the Oni, the Kitsune, and the Snake. Many fought back.
Oh my God, is this multiplayer? Oh man, multiplayer Yote. Oh no. Oh no, now you too can join with your friends and pretend to be Antifa as samurais. This is gonna be great. L's in the chat, boys. L's in the chat. L's in the chat.
Nothing can stop the true warrior from vengeance, not even death.
I'm happy for the PlayStation fanboys that love this game and pretend like it's totally as good as the first one, while not wanting to admit their true feelings in order to maintain the access and maintain some sort of weird superiority of PlayStation. It's the weirdest thing. Mr. Hardcore Moto 5. Notice how you don't need to be Asian to make an Asian character? Funny how that works, right? Funny how that works. Representation seems to be, you know, kind of all over the place unless it's a black character. Then suddenly you have to have a black person to make a black character. It's weird. Thank you, Mr. Hardcore Mode. We got Panther with a 5. Edgar Allan Poe's Interactive Horror, 1995 edition, a.k.a. The Dark Eye, releases 2/15/26 on Steam. No way. What are the chances of that? What are the chances of that? That's when they're going to announce it. Plot twist. Plot twist.
Who do you think will come out on top, Sam?
Oh, please tell me this is PC. It says Captain on PC. Is it finally coming out on PC? I want to play the sequel. Yes, finally. When is it coming out? When is it coming out? When is it coming out? I'm so excited for this. March 19th. I want it. I'm going to wish this right now. I want it. I want it yesterday. I want it yesterday. Holy shit. People don't understand my respect for Death Stranding after I played it.
Hi, I'm Mike Booth from Bad Robot Games, the game director of 4Loop. As a game designer, a core goal of mine has always been to make game experiences that offer interesting surprises and unpredictable moments that never get old. The result is 4Loop, an emergent, challenging, 4-player combat sandbox where you and your friends succeed through cooperation and improvisation, and where no two runs are ever the same. At the heart of For Loop is a probability map, which combines alien technology
What the
and
fuck
human
is this?
ingenuity to plot your best path forward to defeat the invaders. Each node represents a different mission with its own risks, rewards, and surprises. Everyone votes to choose the next mission. Once you've chosen a node on the probability map, your team will teleport into the mission. You may have to collect mission-critical resources, or even rescue survivors that can offer cool upgrades for your gear, all while trying to avoid...
Yo, the fucking trailer is lagging. Like the gameplay in the trailer is lagging. That's not StreamYard. StreamYard is actually playing it pretty smooth, from what I can see. Shockingly, the fucking trailer's lagging, bro. What the fuck is this?
Avoid the alien forces constantly sending drop pods and kill bots to stop them. We've worked hard to ensure that there are tons of items to choose from and a lot of strange creatures and mysterious things to encounter. For example, this weird alien plant is called a blink fruit, where you can collect a blink berry, which will teleport anyone who touches it to a random, distant location.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
All the various enemies, weapons, items, and mission objectives are all designed to interact with each other in dynamic ways that create emergent gameplay and endless...
Is this supposed to be the answer to supposedly like PvE arc raiders? Is that what we're aiming for, like PvE arc raiders? I guarantee you this game doesn't do nowhere near as good as actual PvP arc raiders. How much you want to bet? All the people who are like, arc raiders needs to have a PvE only mode. Come on. Like, I guarantee you it doesn't do nowhere near as good.
Replayable chaos. That means your decisions really matter, and creativity and improvisation are key. We really want players to try things and think outside the box, like hacking an alien terminal to provide intel to the rest of the team, or being
Please tell me this is going to be free to play. You're not going to charge $40 for this, are
barely
you?
escaping with your life. And if you do die, don't worry. So long as one of you makes it back to home base, you'll be reprinted and ready to try again. The home base is a place for your team to readjust their strategy, evolve your loadout, and choose rewards from an increasing array of
cards. It's got cards.
Powerful gear and upgrades. Each act of the probability map culminates in one of multiple boss battles. This is the Scanner Boss, a huge geologic surveyor that scans for flux deposits to harvest. Its scan fields are very lethal, creating a dynamic obstacle course of lasers to avoid while attempting to destroy the boss itself. Because the scanner's body rotates...
I will say this, though. I like the sci-fi setting. I actually do like the sci-fi setting. I think the setting itself looks cool. I like the shot where it looks like, you know, in the Matrix where all the fucking squids are like flying around and stuff. That's pretty cool. But the gun gameplay just seems lacking. It seems like the guns are just like, look, there's no impact to them whatsoever. It looks like a typical third-person, over-the-shoulder, you know, cover shooter style gameplay. And it just looks like PvE arc raiders, or maybe another iteration of Helldivers. I guess it's a Rubik's Cube. Yeah, it's a Rubik's Cube.
It's like a 3D puzzle. You want to spread out and attack it from all sides. All, of course, while avoiding the slow-moving, lethal laser grids. Our goal here is to create something new, where every run has you yelling and laughing and saying, "I can't believe that just happened." We're currently in pre-beta, so there's still plenty of polish to come, and we need players like you to join us in upcoming playtests.
All right, who's going to play?
Your feedback will be invaluable in helping us make this game truly...
That's the Earth. Pragmata time. You know, I had my criticisms of Pragmata before from the initial trailers and whatnot, the way that the gameplay made it seem. And I still have my criticisms. I worry that the hacking aspect of combat is going to throw off the pacing of the combat. I don't know if that necessarily is going to be true in the mid to end game. I know some people said when they played the demo that it didn't necessarily feel that way. But I just worry that it's going to throw it off. Obviously, it all depends on the pacing of the game itself. So, you know, take that for what it is. But yeah, I think that the story is going to be very good in this game. I have a feeling that it's going to be one of those mystery hit games that ends up having a really good story, but the gameplay is going to be questionable. At least for me anyway, but I'm definitely going to check it out. It's already been gifted to the channel. I plan to Griffcast it when it comes out. So I hope to be proven wrong, because I would like to be proven wrong. You know, I hope that it's fun. I really do.
You really can make everything with lunafilament, huh? Looks a bit like New York.
Is that a place on Earth?
Can't believe we haven't found any survivors.
Hamza says the hacking is fun and not tedious. Okay, that's good. That's good to hear. I need that kind of reassurance, because when I saw it, I don't know if they're gonna show it here, but when I saw it before, I was like, it's a little odd. But I could appreciate them being a little bit different. So, all right, we'll see.
I haven't seen anyone besides you since leaving the vault.
All alone, huh? I know the feeling.
You didn't try the demo? No, you should know by now. I don't play demos. I don't play demos. I like to go into games completely fresh, not experiencing anything prior to it. That's just how I like to go into the games, completely like mentally fresh and just never having anything. Like, I don't want to be annoyed with the game prior, or I don't want to be like burned out. I just want to go right into the game fresh with it. So no, I don't play demos. I'm weird like that. I've always been.
What were you like as a kid?
When I was young, I was
Doesn't
in an
mean other
orphanage.
people can't play the demo, obviously.
I was a lot like you. I had a few bumps along the way. But I had someone looking out for me. And now it's your turn.
Removal time exceeding estimates.
The concept of this game is very interesting. Well, I mean, also, to be honest, here, Zero Hero, the truth is that I have very limited time to play video games, and considering that I try to review as many games as possible for people, I try to focus my time on playing games that are already out, that I could play from, start to finish and give my thoughts on, versus like playing all these demos. Because people are always like, hey, play this demo, play that demo, check out this game. Like, I need to split up my time to the best of my ability. But obviously not everybody has that problem. So I just choose to do that personally. That's it? No gameplay? Really? Did I miss gameplay? Seriously? No fucking gameplay? Are you serious right now? April 24, 2026? This was a perfect time for you to show gameplay. Wow, mind blown. Okay. I mean, what I saw looked good, but I would hope they would have shown gameplay at least. The gameplay is in a demo. Fuck you, Saint Adjacent. Fucking bad.
It's 6 now. 6 survivors of Raccoon City, all dead from the same thing.
Yeah, that's not good. Victor purchased a building after Umbrella went under. The Rhodes Hill Chronic Care Center.
Resident Evil Requiem. We'll be gripcasting this for sure.
You okay? What does Victor want with you?
What do you mean?
He grabbed you for a reason. Did you find anything on Opus?
Not yet. Nothing on the servers of the CIA or the Pentagon.
You are an ignorant fool.
Leon, we're running out of time.
Notice how they've been promoting Resident Evil Requiem the last 6 months nonstop. Well, maybe not 6 months, but close to that. Nonstop with just Leon. They're just like, hey guys, Leon's in it. Leon's in it. Go buy the game right now. Leon's in it. We promise. Buy it right now.
Why me? The team has settled on a person of interest. A former T-virus researcher.
Out of curiosity, who thinks Leon's going to die? I've been thinking to myself that Leon is most likely going to die at the end of Resident Evil 9. I just have this sneaking suspicion. But I'll be curious to know your thoughts. You can let me know in the chat, because I think he's going to die.
Because my master made you who you are.
Raccoon City was where it all began for me.
I'm coming with you.
I mean, think about it. It's the foreshadowing, right? It's the typical character foreshadowing. I hope I'm not right. I really hope I'm not right. But let's be real, right? think about it. The foreshadowing. Raccoon City is where it all started for Leon, right? All this shit started at Raccoon City. We're going back to Raccoon City. All this foreshadowing, right? We're going back to where it all started. I'm just telling you, I think he's gonna die. That's all I'm saying. I think he's gonna die.
We can't talk. What do you want to know?
I don't want any more regrets. Whatever it takes, count me in.
I'm excited for this game. I'm excited for it. There it is.
It's been a while since you've been back there.
Raccoon City. Is that the mansion?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. That's crazy, bro. The mansion is still halfway survived somehow.
Hi, everyone. I'm Sean Benson.
And I'm Sid Schumann. We're back with a new batch of games on their way to PS5.
We're gonna before we begin, we wanted to highlight the upcoming release dates for both Pragmata and Resident Evil Requiem from Capcom. Both are coming soon to PS5 with support for PS5 Pro.
That's great.
Now, let's return to the dark world of Nosgoth with an announcement for fans of Legacy of Kain. 2003's Legacy of Kain Defiance is being remastered by Crystal Dynamics and will be available to pre-order.
That wasn't a mansion.
Today.
That was the police
The final
station.
chapter in the Soul Reaver saga brings players into the conflict between the vampire Kain and his betrayed lieutenant, Raziel. This remaster boasts updated HD graphics, a new third-person camera,
I remember
and wayfinding level maps, as well as bonus features like character skins.
Now, what do you have to tell me?
Lost levels, deep lore, photo mode, and more. The digital deluxe version of the game includes promotional comics and a playable demo of Dark Prophecy, the unreleased sequel to Defiance.
Given the choice, whether to rule a corrupt and failing empire or to challenge the fates for another throw against one's destiny, what was a king to do?
Legacy of Kain Defiance Remastered launches next month and will be available to pre-order starting today.
Brigandine Abyss is the latest installment in HappyNet's Brigandine series, which dates back to 1998 on the original PlayStation. This fantasy war strategy RPG tells the story of 6 heroes who rise against an empire invading with overwhelming power. Enjoy deep strategic gameplay with over 100 unit classes, including knights and new types of monsters.
Oh, shit.
And countless hours of gameplay, with 6 main storylines and side quests across 24 nations.
大陸の守護者たる私たちの兵をこうもたやすく
Brigandine Abyss
Nice.
launches this year, and you can wishlist it starting today.
Only on PS5 though?
Now let's head over to Koei Tecmo Games in Yokohama for an update on the Dead or Alive series.
Oh.
こんにちは。
こんにちは。
シリーズプロデューサーの林です。本日はデッドアライブシリーズが新た。
Can we skip that? Thank you.
無限転身の名にかけて
Let's go. That's a name that's been MIA for a little bit. Oh shit, waifu battle.
デッドアライブ6ラストラウンド
Waifu
は
battle.
オリジナルのデッドアライブ6をベースにダウンロードコンテンツとして追加配信したキャラクターをセットにし、プレイステーション5用の最適化、新規コスチュームの
Bro,
追加。
isn't this the game that has like $1 million in DLC or something? Obviously, I'm exaggerating, but I'm just saying, doesn't it have like if you buy this, you're basically like rich or something?
新たなフォトモードの追加を行ったタイトルです。
Yo, that photo mode is crazy in the middle of the
今後
kick.
も新キャラクターや新コスチュームの配信など継続的なアップデートを予定しています。発売日同日に基本無料版も展開予定ですので、シリーズを遊んだことない方もぜひご体験ください。
あなたに私は倒せない
Coming June 25th, 2026. Free-to-play version available at launch. Nice.
デッドアライブは1996年から展開している対戦アクションゲームシリーズです。数多くの作品を世に送り出して今年で30周年になります。そのタイミングでこういった発表できることを大変嬉しく思います。では最後にこちらの映像をご覧ください。
Please enjoy this trailer. What trailer? The fuck is this? Oh shit, Ryu! God damn. The dawn of a new chapter awaits. In development. Oh,
デッドアライブシリーズ最新作も開発。
They're coming out with Dead or Alive 7. The development of a new Dead or Alive game has started. Oh, snap. They're like, listen, we made billions of dollars on the last one. Now we got to make billions upon billions of dollars. Damn.
始動しました。
Nice.
続報お待ちください。
I mean, we don't know if it's actually Dead or Alive 7. Is this that Control game? The sequel? I'm actually excited for this game. I hope they don't fuck it up. If you fuck up Control Resonant, I'm going to be pissed. And you bet, Zoe. Oh my God, I'm saying it right now. Remedy Entertainment, I swear to God, bro. If you make this game Epic Games exclusive, just quit the internet. Just fucking just leave the internet at that point. We're just never going to let it go. Just leave the internet and go fuck yourself. Obviously, I know it's not going to be Epic Games exclusive. I'm just saying, if for some reason they did do that, they can go fuck themselves.
I see the spotlights.
And you're getting closer. Listen, Dylan, we're getting distress calls from the theater, but research thinks we might have a resonant on our hands. No one should have survived that.
Then I'll hurry.
Hello, everyone. I'm Mikael Kasurinen, and I'm the creative director of Control Resonant, the game-changing sequel to Control. What you are seeing here is an early mission captured from our in-development build. We play as Dylan Faden, our supernaturally gifted hero, in a version of Manhattan like you haven't seen before.
Some gameplay. Okay, here we go.
We recently acquired Shift, an ability that empowers Dylan to seamlessly move through gravity anomalies and adapt to the world around him.
That's so cool.
Here we are showcasing a set of different forms of Dylan's main weapon, the Aberrant can take, and his supernatural abilities. There are a lot of different ones you can discover to suit your playstyle.
Wow.
While in combat, we encourage you to play aggressively, balancing between melee attacks and abilities.
That was fucking cool.
Any updates for me?
Kind of. You'll know it when you hear it. Just try to stay alive out there, okay?
I wonder, I wonder what made them want to go with this gameplay style. Well, I think it's cool, and obviously I like games like this. You guys know that. I wonder what made them want to go with this gameplay style, because it's just so different from the original Control, Is this considered a sequel or a spinoff or I don't know. I just wonder, why did they decide to go with, are they chasing the trend? Is that what it is? Of the action adventure style, combat or something?
What the hell is that thing?
That's cool. Yo, that shit, the fact that you could flip the camera like that, that's gonna get so trippy. I feel like that's gonna get really trippy really quick. Yeah, look at that.
I think I hear something. I know where the resonant is, Zoe. I'll call you back.
Resonants are the dominant threat in what's our most ambitious game to date. and we can't wait to share it with you later in 2026.
What in the Death Stranding is that? You guys have been playing one too many Kojima games. Wow. Dragon with a 5 says, if DOA 7 comes out, you're going to make a fight club? I mean, in the game lobby?
You were made for this night, to save the age of man. Half
Thank
human,
you for the 5.
half angel. They call you sin. I call you salvation.
Oh. The music is amazing. Damn. Oh. You got co-op gameplay? Okay. You got two guys just beating the shit out of everything. What is this? Holy shit. Crimson Moon? That looked fucking cool. Is that coming out on PC? Let's check Steam right now. That looked really fucking cool. Hold on. What is it? Crimson Moon? Oh my god, it is coming out on PC. Wishlisted. That looked fucking sick. It's so funny how like every game for the most part being shown here so far is coming out on PC. It's amazing. What a world we live in. Oh, this is that Pocket Pair game. It's Stellar Blade I'm sorry, not Pocket Pair, Game Freak. I said Pocket Pair, I'm retarded. It's the Game Freak game. It's Stellar Blade for Nintendo, for Game Freak, because apparently they're allowed to copy other people, but nobody's allowed to copy them. Apparently. That's the thing. That's the thing. They literally copied fucking Stellar Blade all the way down to each character. And it's okay for them to do it. But God forbid you throw a ball at a creature and they're coming after you with all their lawyers like, nope, you can't do that. Even down to the damn music. They're even trying to hit the same musical vibe. Crazy, bro. Instead of a robot following you, you got a wolf. Now, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I'm absolutely going to play the shit out of this because I play games like this. But my point is, I'm still going to call out that this is absolutely a copy of Stellar Blade. It's so obvious. Like, they were going for a certain theme. They were going for a certain vibe. And I just find it unbelievably ironic who it's coming from. The people that sue everybody for any little thing that's even remotely competition to them, but they're allowed to copy damn near the same vibe for vibe. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Because again, normally I wouldn't care. It's like I like more games. Like, okay, give me more games like this. That's fine. It's not the copying me that bothers me. It's the person who's doing the copying that bothers me. Because if you're copying video games and then suing everyone else and their mother and their grandchildren for supposedly copying you, and it's less egregious than what you're doing, it's like, what the fuck are we doing? You know? Otherwise, I wouldn't care. Fuck it. Just let's make more games.
Thanks to Fictions and Game Freak for that new look at characters and combat in Beast of Reincarnation. It's coming to PS5 this summer.
Our next title debuted 3 decades ago alongside the original PlayStation, and it introduced the world to an iconic character. Today, Ubisoft and Digital Eclipse celebrate that legacy with Rayman 30th Anniversary Edition.
Oh shit.
This digital museum features 5 playable versions of the original game, including the 1995 PlayStation release, enhanced with new accessibility options.
Ubisoft is like, listen, I know you guys don't like any of our new shit, but can you please just buy our old shit? We need money. Please. Please, we need money. We need money bad.
Discover the secrets behind Rayman's development through a long-lost playable prototype, restored for the first time. Plus, an interactive documentary packed with unseen design documents and never-before-heard insights from the original creators.
Et à un moment, c'est Sony qui arrive en disant, bah voilà notre console, on va révolutionner le jeu vidéo.
Rayman 30th Anniversary Edition comes to PS5 digitally starting tomorrow, while physical editions will be available June 26th.
Right.
Mina the Hollower is an action-adventure title from the creators of Shovel Knight. Take control of Mina as she charges into a bizarre mission to save a cursed island. Whip foes into oblivion, burrow under hazards and monsters, and hunt down secrets in a pixel-perfect love letter to handheld gaming. Mina the Hollower's release date is on the horizon. The limited time demo will be exclusively available on PlayStation 5 tomorrow.
Okay.
Set years before the events of the original game, this prologue tells the story of how Alba and the wolf cub Neva first met.
Okay.
Alba must earn the young wolf's trust and guide her through the blighted wilderness. Together, they will face new enemies and endure perilous trials, while confronting a monstrous force that threatens to tear them apart. Players can look forward to using new gameplay mechanics in all new locations.
You know what I was just thinking about? Only because the creature just reminded me. I want a remaster of Heart of Darkness. I think the inner child in me would love a remaster of Heart of Darkness. Don't fucking touch the game. Don't remake it for the modern audience. Don't put a black kid in it or whatever. Just remaster the game with modern graphics and give me Heart of Darkness from PlayStation 1. And I'll be happy. I'll be happy, you know? Anyway.
Neva Prologue launches February 19th. Up next, a tactical stealth action title from Shueisha Games and Acquire, a team with ninja credentials dating back to the Tenchu series.
Shueisha Games. Okay, interesting camera angle. Okay. That's different. Almost like Diablo 2 graphics. Interesting. Ahmad says Hypnotic Game Freak is a private studio who is suing is Nintendo and the Pokemon Company. So Game Freak 1/3 owns Pokemon. So whether they're involved in a lawsuit or not, Nintendo's suing is because they're the biggest company out of all three. They're the ones that have the most money. They're the ones that have the most pull legally. They're the ones that have everything. So of course they're going to be the ones to launch the lawsuit. They own Pokemon 1/3 of the way. So of course they're going to do that. You think Game Freak doesn't know about the lawsuit between Nintendo and Palworld? You think they're not actually like advocating for it? Come on, man. Just saying. This game look cool. 2027 PS5. I like the camera angle. I like the graphics. It's pretty cool. What in the fuck is this? A bird that drinks beer.
We are the children of water, born of a goddess.
Holy shit. Boys.
Faithless, soulless, unclean. This world was never yours to keep. How dare you stand in the way of purity?
Why am I getting Souls
Little
vibes?
King.
Oh, what the fuck was that? Is that a chicken? That's a fucking chicken. Yo! This looks cool. What is this? What is this? Holy shit, boys! Oh, it's a fucking chicken. What do you call those games? I forgot. My God. Yo. This is Rooster Fighter. Have you guys ever read the manga Rooster Fighter? This is Rooster Fighter. Yo, that's amazing. No, what the fuck were those games called? Warrior games, right? Like the Dynasty Warrior games? It's Rooster Fighter. It's Rooster Fighter Dynasty. That's what it is. Rooster Fighter Dynasty. This is amazing. Wow. Nice. Yo, this looks so cool. Black Myth Rooster. Oh. Wow, that is a lot of enemies on the ground. Wow. Wow, this is insane. Project Windless, bro. You need to call it Rooster Fighter. Well, you probably can't legally. But Dynasty Rooster or Black Myth Rooster, something. I don't know.
Our newest racer has arrived! Welcome to the Galactic League! Since you're here, why not take part in a friendly exhibition race?
Oh, is this that racing game from Lucasfilms? I thought this looked kind of cool. I know Atreus wasn't really having it, but I thought it looked cool. I feel like this would be really fun.
Defending Impeding! If they weren't holding me back right now, I'd have you frozen in carbonite!
Their locations look really nice, man. The problem is it's Lucasfilms. Like they just fuck everything up. Like, I would love to be interested in this game for sure, but Lucasfilm just fucks everything up, man. That's my problem. So like, how can I be excited? I don't know. I'll see. This game we're gonna be gripcasting is hopefully they fix their
Bond
lag.
is immature and reckless. He's a bad influence on the other recruits who inexplicably fall victim to his charm.
Look, I know where this is going. Do you mind telling me why I'm here?
I would like you to join His Majesty's Secret Service.
You what?
I know all about your exploits in Iceland.
I strongly believe that there is a need for such heart and intuition in modern spycraft. That's the very reason I'm bringing back the Double O's.
Need I state the obvious? He is not ready.
James, the service is over.
You're a rare breed, Bond. I should be interested to see what you do next.
009 will employ every manner of subterfuge to avoid capture.
Try not to draw attention to yourself.
You know, part of me really hopes that this game is actually good because I love 007. But the problem is, like, I don't really feel like this is a 007 game. That's the issue. And obviously it's because, number one, he's younger. Number two, I think there's going to be, from a writing perspective, I think there's going to be a fundamental misunderstanding of the Bond character. Even if you're trying to tell like a younger Bond story, I think that they will have a fundamental misunderstanding of the character, and they will. It's gonna be very prevalent throughout the writing. That's my biggest issue with this. Otherwise, like graphically, the game looks great. It just basically looks like Uncharted. That's really what it looks like. But graphically, the game looks great. From a style perspective, looks great. But gameplay is probably going to be very similar, like cover shooter style Uncharted. That's basically it. So that's the biggest concern with this game, which is why I think it's so important to showcase these games on stream so that people can understand what the writing is like, because the writing is one of those things that kind of sneaks up on you, right? Where it's not so prevalent right away. Like with other nonsense that these developers put in their games, it's much more prevalent and it's obviously in your face. Like if you have ugly characters, or if you have just Mary Sue looking female characters, whatever, like all that shit is pretty obvious in your face. But other games are a little more subtle, especially the more realistic they look. But I don't know. I guess we'll see. I'm hoping it's good. I'm hoping I'm wrong, but I have a feeling that they're probably, from a writing perspective, going to really fuck this one up. So we'll see. Anyway.
For me? Housekeeping, I presume?
You seem the kind of guy who knows what he likes.
All right.
So you won't do anything stupid.
All right. Go back to that.
Of course not.
All right.
I'm not an idiot.
Yeah.
Agents are very short.
Yeah, man. They were doing so good. Go back to the first two. Look at that. Boom, boom. And then you could have just gone. You could have just came here. Could have skipped the third one. Boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Right? What the fuck's wrong with you?
Life expectancy. And if you do get caught, we will deny ever having heard of you. How does that sound?
When do I
Sounds
start?
Great. Sounds fantastic. What the fuck is this? Deluxe edition upgrade at no additional cost. 4 exclusive outfits. Bro, these were definitely made by women, like to goon to this shit, right? Like they put them in a fucking Halloween outfit because they want to goon to that shit, right? They want to have like the skull mask and all that. Come on, girls. Answer like the whole fucking like sailor suit. Come on. You get 1 new weapon skin. You get 24-hour early access. I mean, I guess that would be good for me, I suppose. What else? We got gleaming pack. Oh, gleaming. So you can have. What the fuck is this? You can have glowing. Is that golden earbuds? Is that a golden phone? A golden pen and a golden lighter. What the fuck do I want any of these for? How is this even an incentive? I don't know. All right, whatever. I understand it's from the movies. What I'm trying to tell you is that they put that in there because they be gooning. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Okay? I'm not saying whether it's lore accurate or not. I'm saying they put it in there because they want. Anyway, it's fine. All right, next up. Oh, time lapse.
I'm Peter Brown. I manage the game content team within third-party portfolio. We evaluate games coming from publishers all over the world, from indie to AAA.
Why should I care?
Those of us in the third-party portfolio team travel the world and meet with our partners.
Okay.
And it's even more exciting for me when those partners have been foundational to my own love of video games. And Konami is definitely one of those partners.
Oh, this fucking guy.
I think a lot of people remember Konami for being with PlayStation in the very beginning, taking some amazing franchises that everyone already...
Yeah, and then abandoning those amazing franchises and turning them into pachinko machines. That's what Konami's legacy is. Konami's legacy is fucking up one of the greatest relationships they ever had with a developer by Hideo Kojima, ruining a franchise that could have gone the long run, by the way, which it almost did. I mean, Metal Gear Solid. And on top of that, too, turning fucking Silent Hill, Metal Gear Solid into some weird fucking like live service shooter that died in pachinko machines that only went off in Japan. And that's basically like, you guys suck. You guys suck so much. Remember Silent Hill slot machines? Remember that? Remember that shit? They took franchises and completely shit on it.
Knew and loved, and injecting them with new technology and new ways of designing video games that we haven't thought of before.
Yeah, new ways, meaning, hey, let's have a pachinko machine. Silent Hill pachinko machines. Yeah, that's the new way that they made it. Fuck this company, bro.
We were really impressed when Konami approached us with their list of announcements for today's State of Play. So to mark the occasion, we wanted to try something a little different. We join you today from Konami Creative Front Tokyo Bay, not only to share some really exciting reveals for upcoming games, but also spotlight some of the key talent behind them. We're really excited about the diverse lineup they've brought today, and we hope you will be too.
This better be a banger. I'm letting this guy speak. This better be a banger. I'm going to be upset.
Enjoy.
I'm going to be upset. All right, we're starting off with Metal Gear Solid. Okay, here we go. Oh, okay. Metal Gear Solid 2, Master Collection.
There's one more thing I must do. One last punishment I must endure.
Oh, are they finally doing Metal Gear Solid 4?
Heaven. He's taken command of this immense army and is now preparing to unleash an insurrection.
Finally!
Liquid's goal is to seize control of SOP, the Sons of the Patriot system that controls the soldiers.
Will you do this for me?
Metal Gear Solid 4 is free. Finally! Get it off the fucking console and bring it on. Is it coming on PC?
Will you terminate Liquid? How long is my body gonna hold out?
When all of this is over, you'll have no choice but to accept death.
This is my final mission.
It's on Steam. I already wishlisted it. I don't give a fuck. Finally, man.
So began the war between Zero and Big Boss.
Do you understand, Snake? Any means necessary. Just stop Liquid's insurrection.
Liquid! Guns of the Patriots!
It's more like cutscenes of the Patriots because everybody who's played Metal Gear Solid 4 knows that half the game is cutscenes.
Because
oh god,
I knew where my loyalty belonged. Nukes. They're bringing nukes into Costa Rica.
We are not allowed to bear arms.
Please, you must drive them out of our defenseless country as our deterrent.
Yes. It simply said Jack. Over and over.
Nice.
Is that you? Answer me! Boss!
Peace Walker. Yeah, I remember this one. They had the Peace Walker was on PSP, right? Peace Walker was on PSP, if I'm not mistaken. Master Collection Volume 2. That's crazy. I have the first Master Collection. This is awesome. Okay. That was worth it. Nice. Nice. The 27th. So you're gonna get Metal Gear Solid Master Collection for Metal Gear Solid 4, Guns of the Patriots, plus the screenplay book, Master Book, and Metal Gear Solid 4 database. You also get Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker HD Collection version with the screenplay book and Master Book, and then you get bonus content, Metal Gear Ghost Babel, and a Metal Gear Solid digital soundtrack for Volume 2. All right, that's not bad. That's not bad. Not bad at all.
メタルギアシリーズ制作プロデューサーの岡村典明です。
こんにちは。
メタルギアファンの皆様、大変お待たせいたしました。プレイステーション3向けのみで発売されていたメタルギアソリッド4ガンズ・オブ・ザ・パトリオットがプレイステーション5でついに遊べるようになります。加えてプレイステーションポータブル、プレイステーション3向けに発売されたメタルギアソリッドピースウォーカーを含むメタルギアコレクションシリーズの第2弾となっております。メタルギアサーガのラストを飾る伝説の作品を最新ハードでぜひ体感してください。そして、現在発売中のメタルギアソリッドマスターコレクションボリューム1につきましても最後のアップデートを実施いたします。初代プレイステーション向けに発売されたメタルギアソリッドには高解像度設定を追加し、ご覧のように映像が美しく文字も読みやすくなりました。
That's cool. I like that.
またメタルギアソリッド3スネークイーターについてもさらなる高解像度化を実現しております。
Okay. Now you're talking.
本日よりアップデート配信開始となりますので、
The updates are rolling out today.
メタルギアソリッドマスターコレクション
Yo, they're updating Master Collection Volume 1 with all these new high-res tech. Okay. All right. All right. About goddamn time you guys stop making pachinko machines and get your fucking heads out your asses. That's good.
ボリューム1も体験してみてください。さらに、今回の発表を記念いたしまして、メタルギアシリーズの始まりの物語、メタルギアソリッドデルタ、スネークイーターも特別なセールを実施しています。50%。
Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater, which was a good remake, by the way, is on sale now 50% off. Not bad.
% オフという大変お求めやすい価格で購入できますので、この機会にぜひ楽しんでください。これからもメタルギアシリーズの展開にご期待ください。そして最後にこちらの映像をご覧ください。
Hopefully they don't fuck it up. Uh-oh. Don't fuck it up. That game, Darwin Paradox. That's funny. They have a snake level. That's funny. I wanted to play that game, Darwin's Paradox. It looked interesting. Yeah, this game looks cool. Oh, you're fucked, Darwin. Yeah, this game. Play it. Oh, the demo's out for you guys if you want to play the demo. That's pretty cool. Yo, Castlevania. Okay, what are we doing with Castlevania?
In the name of His Most Royal Majesty.
All right.
By the grace of God, the King of France.
Oh, okay. The animations are so good on this. Super fucking smooth. Wow. I like the art style.
So now, we appeal to you, Trevor Belmont, last of House Belmont.
Belmont's Curse. That looks pretty cool. Not gonna lie to you. That looks pretty cool.
ご覧いただきありがとうございます。キャッスルバニア・ベルモンドカースプロデューサーの谷口勉です。今回見ていただいた映像は、キャッスルバニアシリーズ40周年記念第1弾となるキャッスルバニア・ベルモンドカースのアナウンス映像です。これまで我々のチームは多くの方にキャッスルバニアに触れていただきたいという思いで、シリーズの過去作を最新ハードでプレイしていただけるように、いくつかのコレクションタイトルを配信してきました。また、多くの素晴らしいパートナーとコラボレーションにも取り組んでまいりました。そして、やっと本日、新しいゲームについて皆様に報告できるところまで来ました。そのことがすごく嬉しいです。今回のタイトルでは、イビルエンパイア、モーションツインという才能と情熱にあふれるシリーズへの愛を持ったスタジオとともにプロジェクトに取り組んでいます。これまでのシリーズらしさを大切にしながらも、新しいアイディアと現代的なゲームプレイを取り入れることで、キャラクターのアクションはよりダイナミックで爽快に仕上がっています。シリーズファンの方はもちろんぜひ遊んでくださいと思っておりますが、まだキャッスルバニアに触れたことがないという方にもぜひ楽しんでほしいです。発売は2026年を予定しておりますので、続報を楽しみにお待ちください。
Oh wow, Konami's running a sale on all their games right now too on Steam. Holy shit, man. Capcom, Konami, all these guys. Fuck is this? Is this Silent Hill?
You can't stay in this room forever.
Is this Silent Hill?
I can't stay in this room forever. I know this is going to be hard. But you have to come back to me. Come back to me, Simon.
This is absolutely Silent Hill. Fractal Mage says, Fractal Mage says, how would you know if you hadn't already seen this? Okay, gee, let's think. So it's Konami, number one. They've already done all their other major franchises, Castlevania, Metal Gear Solid, doesn't really leave them very much. It starts off with a creepy radio, which Silent Hill is very much known for their radio, especially with the static sounds. And then you have a female protagonist who is usually at the center core of a story that a male protagonist has to end up chasing in Silent Hill. It has a very creepy atmosphere. It's really dark, red, and everything. I mean, it doesn't take much. Fractal. It doesn't take much. Love you, brother.
I woke up in the water again. But this time it's different.
Saint Amelia. Oh, shit. And I mean, if I didn't figure it out by the radio, I would have figured it out by the fog. Let's be real. And also the sad music. So they're really sticking to this whole, like, we're going to release a Silent Hill once a year. Is like that? It seems like that's what they're going to do. They're gonna stick to this whole, like, hey, we're gonna release a Silent Hill once a year. Remember I reported on that a couple of months ago, how it's gonna be like a yearly release. And that doesn't include like a new game. It also includes remakes too. So they're gonna be like releasing one once a year. I think this game is gonna be this year's game, and then next year is gonna be the Silent Hill 1 remake from Blooper team, probably. That's what I'm thinking.
I keep trying to fix what happened. But no matter what I do,
You can't fix it. It doesn't let us change things.
Simon Ordell at the hospital. Huh. He probably died in the hospital. Wait, was that Annapurna? Oh shit, Annapurna Interactive on this one? Interesting. Wait, was that first person? Oh shit, bro. Oh shit, bro. First person Silent Hill. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. I would say graphically, this thing is unbelievably impressive. I mean, just the lighting. Like, lighting plays a huge role in horror games, and just looking at some of the areas that they're showing right now, unbelievably well done. Whatever engine they're using or whatever team they have doing that, great job. I'm not surprised the lighting is so good because Annapurna, like in that game Stray, the cat game, I know everybody looks at that game like, oh, that's cute, whatever, but people don't understand like how actually detailed that game is. It's unbelievable, the world that they built in that game and the lighting and just everything. It's unbelievable. So I'm not surprised to see it in this game also. I don't know the extent of Annapurna's involvement. I'm just saying I'm not surprised. That's all. Oh shit, ripped open his chest. Coming 2026, no specified time. Oh, they're using Unreal Engine. Okay, so, well, there's that. Then I guess again, Unreal Engine could in theory be a good engine if whoever's using it knows how to fucking use it. Unfortunately, a lot of developers just don't know how to use it. Hopefully it doesn't run like shit. That's all I got to say. Because even the Silent Hill remake, the Silent Hill 2 remake ran like shit until they patched it. And it was one of the biggest criticisms I had for the game. Like, how the fuck are you releasing this game with this bad of a stutter? I'm playing on a 4090 and I'm stuttering like crazy. It was unbelievable. First person Silent Hill. I don't know how I feel about that. I got to be honest with you. I don't know how I feel about that. Can it work? Sure, I guess. But like, I don't know. I guess I would have to see it play out. But I'll say this. Konami's cooking for the most part. Shockingly. I hate to say it. But they're cooking. They definitely cooked with this one. Silent Hill is a little bit up in the air, but everything else was pretty good. Castlevania stuff, Metal Gear Solid stuff, pretty good. They're cooking. Watch the Silent Hill transmission on the official Silent Hill YouTube immediately following State of Play. Oh, maybe we could watch this. We could probably watch this tomorrow, maybe, or something. We'll see. Let me catch up on some supers. We're kind of behind. We was Kangs and shit. 4-2. That's crazy. Ron DFK for a 2. Meanwhile, Xbox puts out Kiln. Good showcase. Yeah. So far, I think this showcase is pretty good. It really is. I think this showcase is pretty good so far. Sonic with a 2. The video said it's 009, not 007. They were probably referencing another agent. Evan Cross with a 5. Give me back my PT, Konami. That was a major flop for them, by the way. That was a major flop fuck up. Like the fact that they did not follow through with PT and Silent Hills because of the fallout with Hideo Kojima. Fucking idiots, bro. Sonic with a 2. Who'd win? Snake versus current James Bond? Snake. I'm always going to vote Snake. Mervoth with a 2. Silent Hill, Floyd's Purgatory. Holy shit. That's funny. Odin Dark. Yo, that's funny. Odin Dark with a 2. We was silent in shit, cuz. You know, I think people are going to make a big deal about the black protagonist. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't immediately think in my mind, oh shit, woke when I see a black protagonist. I just don't. I know a lot of people do it either jokingly or they do it because, you know, it obviously like in today's modern climate, this is what they normally do. I'm not going to immediately assume that. Now, if I see other things in the game, like if I see Silent Hill ends up being a story about fucking racism in whatever area of St. Amelia he's in and how he's dealing with internal racism turmoil or some bullshit like that, then that's fine. We can have that conversation. But otherwise, I think the game looked fine. The thing that's throwing me off the most is first person. That is legitimately throwing me off like crazy. When I saw that, I went from being like super interested to I don't know. I'm kind of like 50-50 on it right now, personally. Obviously, I'll still end up playing it because that's my job. We're gonna griffcast it, but like from a fan perspective, like I always try to talk to you from a fan perspective. Like it's a 50-50 thing right now for sure. You know.
A world shrouded by lightfall. Shining drops of light that bring death as they fall.
What is this? Don't get me wrong, you could be sus all you want. You could absolutely look, guys. We don't have to agree on everything. Okay, let me make that very clear. I've said this so many times. You want to be sus on something, by all fucking means, be sus on something. That is perfectly fine. That's why you utilize people like myself and other streamers. You don't got to watch me. You could go watch other streamers who play the game and form your opinion from there. It's perfectly fine. You know, that way it just makes it easier for you to make your decision. And we could kind of, understand what's going on better. We got waifus, which means it's probably a gacha game. Hey, yo. He's grunting. He's grunting. I refuse to accept an ending like this. Is it a time reversal story? What do you know?
Hey! Ash, come on! Let's begin our journey.
I will never get tired of video games that look like this. I just never will. Just never. Like, again, I can't. I just love this style so much, man. I really do. Would never get tired of it. Mervald says for a 2, St. Amelia is in Scotland, so now it's a little sus for Silent Hill. Oh, well, that's interesting. We shall see. That is amazing. What the fuck?
Those were Her Majesty's words.
I'm going to defeat you here.
I'm going to be so mad if all these epic cutscenes, epic characters, epic music all turns out to be a gacha game. Because that's always how it happens.
And stop the lightfall.
Please don't be a gacha game. Please don't. I'm going to look this up right now. Is this a gacha game? Rev Noir. It's not on Steam. It's not on Steam. And Hope Sparks Catastrophe. Rev Noir. Wishlist now. All right. I don't think it's a gacha game.
皆さんこんにちは。プロデューサーの門井です。ティザートレーラーの方はいかがでしたでしょうか。レブノワールは完全新作の JRPG です。私自身を含め JRPG を愛し続けてきたメンバーが情熱を持って開発したタイトルとなります。
Oh, so it's a JRPG. It's a traditional JRPG with a science fiction fantasy aesthetic, they say, rather than a traditional gacha game. It's highlighted as a console-style RPG experience. Oh, thank God. Thank God, boys. Okay, we're good. We're good.
仲間との出会い、成長、そして JRPG には大事な心揺さぶられるような展開。こちらを大事にしてナラティブというものを表現しようと、突き進めております。新しい冒険が始まるというワクワク感、ぜひ楽しんでいただけると思います。
I'll play the shit out of this.
今日、お届けした映像は本当に一部の一部で、
I will play the shit
レブノワール続報がこれからもどんどん出ていくと思いますので、ぜひ、楽しみにお待ちいただければと思います。
JRPG I will play the shit out of this for sure. 100%. What the fuck is this? Oh shit. What is this? What the fuck is this? Is that Keanu Reeves?
Skill set must be able to move unconstrained.
Is it gonna be like Cyberpunk where they have Keanu Reeves in the game? That's gotta be Keanu Reeves. Right?
He must be versatile, capable, adaptable.
Is this a fucking John Wick video game? Get the fuck out of here. There's no way this is a John Wick video game. That's what it looks like. I'm only thinking it's John Wick because it's Keanu Reeves. If it wasn't Keanu Reeves, it was something else.
He must be grounded, stable,
no way.
constant.
Oh, it's absolutely a John Wick video game now. Guns in there? Yeah. God damn. Holy shit. You don't want to get him on the his face because it's Keanu Reeves. It's gotta be. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, all that. Oh, gameplay, let's go. Oh, this is violent. He's seeing you? That's amazing. Yo, is this going to be on Steam? Tell me this is going to be on Steam, bro. A John Wick video game is wild, bro. John Wick. Let me see. John Wick. Nope. They're going to make that exclusive for like 6 months to a year.
Good morning, New Cascadia. This is Joy, your community outreach liaison. It's a lovely day outside.
And now I'm flaccid.
It's...
Bro, how could you go from the biggest hard-on to immediately becoming flaccid, bro? It's like walking outside and it's negative 20-degree weather and your dick inverts itself right now. Like, Marathon literally just caused that, bro. Marathon just caught. Can we just please get L's in the chat, bro? Like, can we like talk about maximum flaccid? It is just, there is no blood flow going there. Viagra will not save it. Oh my God, man. The fuck is this, bro?
Quiet. Very quiet. Rainfall is expected to begin in the early afternoon and last until...
How are you gonna, bro? They did this on purpose. They did Marathon after John Wick because they knew everybody was gonna be bricked from fucking John Wick, and then they were like, all right, now we got them at maximum excitement, so we got a couple of seconds where we could just show them Marathon quickly, and hopefully they don't get. No, we're flaccid. It's already. It's gone. It's gone. The mood is gone.
A long time.
It's so gone.
For those who did not wake, your restless dreams endure. So small among the stars. Breathe softly. Do not worry. Peace is upon you. And I am here to walk with you into its embrace.
Who fucking cares, bro?
This is General Dan Greed of the new Cascadia colony on Tau 34. Whoever's listening, whatever's out there, we need anything. Weapons, supplies, a way out.
For those of you watching the replay of this stream, I'm going to put the chat on screen so you can see all the spamming of L's on the screen as this entire fucking Marathon trailer plays out.
Way back! Mayday! This is Dan Greed. Tau City. I feel like I'm praying. We've had to do things to survive. Things I never would have. We're monsters. We're all monsters.
Embrace. Embrace. One step. Embrace. Embrace. One step. Embrace.
Mayday! 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 Mayday!
They're going to be screaming Mayday 6 months after the game comes out. There's no doubt about that. Here's the thing about Marathon, and I said this to Fake Wizard. We were talking about it before. Marathon is going to be more successful than Highguard. I'm just telling you right now. I think I was pretty much spot on my prediction with what happened with Highguard. So I'm going to make a prediction with Marathon. My prediction is that the concurrent numbers are going to be nowhere near Highguard. I think that's pretty obvious. On PC, it's probably going to be 20 to 50,000 concurrent. The reason why I say that is because of the built-in Bungie fanboy like base that is just you guys. I think people underestimate the fanboys that really go hard for Bungie, especially on PlayStation. So the Steam numbers are going to be probably like 20 to 50K. But the thing is that this is a $40 game, so at least they're going to be able to make some money up front. But the retention is going to be pretty bad, I think, for this game. Once the the honeymoon phase wears off and all the Bungie fanboys realize that it's not this saving grace of a video game that they're all hoping for, I think it's definitely going to trickle down pretty quickly. It's not going to have the same staying power that Arc Raiders has. Arc Raiders has a staying power for a reason. I don't think Marathon's going to have that same level of staying power. I just don't. But I think it will definitely be much more. This game will definitely be much more successful than Highguard could ever hope to dream of being. But it's all about whether or not they can maintain that success and keep these people. That's going to be the biggest thing. And Bungie tends to suffer from that. That's where a lot of Destiny 2 players are angry with them. So we'll see. We will see what happens with Marathon. But I think initially there is enough of a built-in fan base for Bungie to support this game. If people are expecting this game to be like a crash and burn like Highguard and Concord were, I don't think that's going to happen. But this is going to be a slow death. This is going to be like your Suicide Squad killed the Justice League. You know what I mean? Like a year, after about a year to a year and a half, then we can talk about whether or not it's going to, whether or not it's going to die or not. But we'll see. Anyway, let's keep going. They don't got to wait much longer. March 5th, boys.
Hey everyone, my name is Joe Ziegler and I'm the game director on Marathon. Today we're excited to announce our server slam from February.
PS5 on March 5th with the server slam running February 26th through March 2nd.
Now let's check in on what's coming to PlayStation Plus over the next few months.
Yeah, I don't care about
first,
that.
Marvel Spider-Man 2 swings into game catalog next week.
I don't care about that. I don't care about that. Come on, let's go.
That's all for me and Brett, but we still have a lot more cool stuff to show you, including brand new Saros gameplay.
Housemarque's next action game releases April 30th, and creative director Gregory Loudon has even more systems and combat to break down. Let's take a look.
I think they're really relying hard on Saros. I think they're hoping that it's like the next major big hit. Like, I think they're thinking that it could be a mascot-style big hit, similar to Horizon and similar to Tsushima. I think they're hoping Saros really takes off like that. I don't know if it's going to. It looks kind of interesting for the most part, but whether or not it's like to that level, I'm not sure. I'm not sure, but maybe the gameplay would change my mind. We'll see.
What is that for you, Arjun? Finishing the mission. Keeping people safe. Oh, Arjun. I know you better than that.
Hey everyone, I'm Gregory Loudon, creative director at Housemarque. Today,
so from what I remember of the gameplay before, it just screamed Returnal to me. I don't know if this new gameplay trailer is going to change my mind or not, but that's what it showed to me.
We're excited to show off our comeback stronger features and Eclipse gameplay running on PlayStation 5. In Saros, you step into the shoes of Arjun Devraj, performed by the brilliant Rahul Kohli, who is discovering the hostile shape-shifting planet of Carcosa. As you encounter a variety of ever more brutal hostiles, death is inevitable. But in Saros, death only means that you will come back stronger.
Yeah, so this is fucking Returnal, bro. This is literally Returnal then, if that's the case.
Welcome to the passage. You are not on your own. Interacting with the survivors of Echelon 4 will help you understand the mysteries of Carcosa.
I can't believe so many are gone. They didn't all die. Some of them changed.
They're basically taking roguelike elements where, you know, you're not supposed to complete the level right at the beginning, right? You're supposed to keep dying, getting stronger, getting new permanent upgrades, permanent passives that make you stronger so you can go farther every level. This game is going to have a super short campaign that's going to be fake extended by, artificial gameplay lengtheners, let's just say, similar to roguelike games.
This is Primary, the voice of Soltari. Here you can engage with our permanent progression systems to upgrade your armor's attributes and acquire special perks.
I literally just fucking said that, bro. What? That's insanity. Literally just said that. It's no different than any other roguelike where you're supposed to die and then you get permanent upgrades in over time, little by little by little. You collect resources, you get more permanent upgrades. That is literally it, bro. That's what this game is going to be. Now I am not interested for the most part. I'm sure some people will be interested in that. That's great, but I'm good.
With Carcosan modifiers, you can adjust your experience by, for example, making hostiles tougher, weaker, or even removing the second chance ability entirely. However, all adjustments you choose must be kept in balance to ensure a consistent challenge level. Primary also allows you to teleport directly to any biome that you have unlocked. This means getting back into the action quicker. It also means easier replayability the further you get into the world. Using the teleport, you can now quickly restart the selected biome and get back to where you were. And now it's time to take another shot at what killed you the first time around. Eventually, you come across an alien device. By using it, you discover that it calls the Eclipse. The Eclipse corrupts the world. It's a complete escalation of our gameplay, our audio, and our visuals on Carcosa. Hostiles now shoot corrupted projectiles, which reduce your maximum armor integrity, but you can restore it by using your power weapon. Weapons and artifacts also become corrupted, which alters them in both positive and negative ways, which ramps up the challenge. We can't wait for you to play Saros when we launch on April 30, 2026.
This shit just looks like Returnal to me, bro. Which may or may not be a bad thing, obviously, because Returnal was pretty cool. I mean, I wouldn't say it's like an amazing game. I know some people really like it, but for me, it didn't really hit like that. But I thought it was a cool game. I thought it was okay for the most part to just fuck around in or whatever. But this just screams like the same exact thing. It's kind of like deja vu, like we've been here before. You know? I don't know. I guess. Whatever. They're giving you Yote armor. That's a pre-order bonus. That's funny. What's going on here? What are we doing?
The air trembles. Mother Earth herself senses the coming battle. The world may hate us, we still have to save it. A true team is unbreakable! You cannot stand against the storm.
Oh, okay.
Feel the power of Mother Earth.
The fighting game.
Let me at them, Storm.
Yo, they're really relying on this game. They are desperately relying on this game. They have constantly, I don't know if this is the last game they're going to show, but this Marvel fighting game has been the ending sequence for like the last 3 showcases. Marvel Tokon. Yeah, like this is the This has been the last game that they've shown for the last like 2 or 3 fucking showcases. So they're really, really relying on this game hard.
Limbo is waiting, and I'm starving for your soul! Time to end this.
I've got this one.
I actually can't wait to play this game. I think the characters look amazing, and it's sad that it took a non-Western team in order to design the characters in a way that's faithful and actually interesting and looks cool. Because God knows if these were designs that were made by anybody in a Western studio, oh boy, it would be bad.
Here comes Bob.
Wolverine looks so sick.
Initiating attack. I am all
Iron
that
Man looks
remains
sick
of
too.
Shi'ar technology.
Iron Man's like Gundam Iron Man. It's so cool.
Prepare to be disassembled. Surrender to avoid further danger.
Let's finish this.
We are stronger together.
August 6th. The game looks cool. Yo, is that Howard the Duck? Yo, lobby avatar, Howard the Duck. Lobby pet, Cosmo. Lobby equipment, the Infinity Gauntlet. Cosmic Surfboard, Baby Groot. That's funny, bro. Animated chromatic color unlock for all 20 launch characters. Wow. I don't care what anybody says about Howard the Duck. That duck, fuck. Okay.
マーベル闘魂ファイティングソウルズ最新のトレーラーお楽しみいただけましたでしょうか。本当にお待たせ。
What's after this? PlayStation Studios. What's after this? Santa Monica. Oh man, if this is a God of War 3 or something, it's Santa Monica. So if this is like God of War 3 or some shit, I wouldn't be surprised. Is that a 1? Is that a 2? Is it gonna be 3? Could it be 3? Yeah, they're gonna remake the originals. Original remake?
Zeus! Your son has returned.
Original remakes. Yep. Yep. God of War trilogy. Are they remaking it or remasters? Remake. Ah, son of a bitch. All right, I can't wait for that to make him less masculine and less toxic. I can't wait. I can't wait. I wonder how good old David Jaffe feels. Mr. David Jaffe, the man who made God of War, the originals, super toxic and masculine, who now is one of the biggest cucks in the world. I can only imagine. They're gonna look at him. They're gonna take his baby and they're gonna fuck the shit out of this franchise. I'm telling you, man. They can be like, "Oh, you like this masculine God of War? Yeah, well, get ready." Oh man, this thing is gonna be interesting. It's gonna be zero testosterone. Do you know what they're gonna do? They're gonna look at Jaffe. They're gonna be like, "Boy, boy, are you ready to see your franchise get fucked, boy?" That's what's gonna happen.
What's happening, people? It is OGTC. That's right, the original God of War. Yeah, I'm back, baby. And I'm thrilled to bring you some exciting news about the series today, starting with that teaser that you just saw, yeah? Now, look, we are happy and excited to finally confirm that, the Greek trilogy remake is now in development. Yeah, man. I know. Sit down.
Are you high, bro? Are you good? Well, what's going on here?
Now look,
Oh, I know what this is. I know what this is. I'm sorry. The wokies told me about this on Twitter. So what they described this as, usually they talk about this with like Miles Morales, right? But he's obviously not a teenager. But normally they describe, I think they describe this as like, what is that? The exaggerated swagger of a young black teen. But I guess in this situation, the wokies would call it the exaggerated swagger of a adult black man. There you go. That's what it is. Okay.
Project is still in the early
I
stage.
didn't, just so you know, YouTube, I didn't come up with that phrase. They came up with that phrase. Okay. They came up with that. This is like you know what? Anyway, that's what it is.
So it'll be a minute before we get back to share another update, right? But I'm telling you, next time we come back, we coming with something big, baby.
Why does he look like Jeff Goldblum? You know, actually, you guys are right. Is this a black Jeff Goldblum? He's talking exactly like him. This is literally a race swap Jeff Goldblum. That's funny as fuck, actually. You guys are funny for that one. You guys are funny for that one.
And in addition, since we're approaching the last few months of God of War's 20th anniversary year, we couldn't let it close without one last surprise.
God of War 3?
Now, this announcement is a passion project that will let you experience God of War's signature brutal combat, rewarding exploration, and heartfelt storytelling like you've never heard it before. I'm telling you. That's all you get. So, thank you for 2 strong decades of support, and we can't wait for you to see what we've got cooking to keep the next 20 years surprising,
baby.
fresh, and fun as hell to play.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, all right, you can watch it now. Go. Why are you still here? Go.
Yeah, baby.
Go!
Alrighty then. Sony Interactive Entertainment. All right, what's this? Let's see. Santa Monica. Oh, it's got pixelated graphics. Mega Cat Studios.
Before I was a father.
Oh, that's him.
Before I was a god.
Do not tell me they're going to be doing an 8-bit fucking God of War, bro. Like a pixelated God of War. Please do not tell me that's happening. Yeah, baby.
I was a Spartan.
Bro, what?
Spartans! Our duty is to Sparta. Fear is a reaction. Courage is a decision. Press your attack! Don't relent! Never on our backs! Never left behind! Always united!
So they're doing a God of War origin story with side-scrolling, and they turned Kratos into like a fucking skinhead, like school shooter or something. Like why does he looks so weird? I guess it's because I'm not used. I can't imagine seeing him look like this. I'm so used to seeing like Kratos. You know what I mean? Like the actual Kratos. But bro, what's with these arms, bro? Look at these arms. I don't know. I'll say the gameplay looks pretty cool. I'll definitely say the gameplay looks pretty cool. And I will say that I do like the graphic style. But then again, I always like stuff like this. So whatever, not a big deal, right?
Legendary saga of gods and monsters, of tragedies and triumphs, of destruction and redemption begins here.
That was cool.
Heroes, be ready for Sparta!
Oh, it's multiplayer. Is it multiplayer? I'm going to assume it is because it's plural. Sons of Sparta. Oh, that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. Sons of Sparta.
This is only the beginning.
Wait, what? Yo, the shadow drop. No way, bro. There's no way that they fucking God of War Sons. Yeah, that's exclusive. It's exclusive to PlayStation. They shadow drop this? That's crazy. How much is it? How much is it? What's the price? You're not going to tell me the price, huh? Yeah, I didn't think so. I didn't think so. I kept telling you guys, man, shadow dropping was going to be the way that they sell games for certain titles from here on out. Because once I'll tell you this, once the gaming industry saw what happened with Oblivion Remastered and how that game was shadow dropped and it sold like millions of copies. Once they saw that, they were like, oh, we could do this. We should do this again because it's maximum FOMO. It's like the ultimate tier of FOMO marketing. And that's just what it's going to be. Like it works. It really works for titles that already have that pre-built-in fan base. If it's something new, if it's something that doesn't have a pre-built-in fan base, then I can understand not shadow dropping it. But if it's something that has a, like a pre-built-in, community fan base, whatever, 100% shadow dropping it makes a lot of sense. And it's just, from a financial standpoint, it will maximize how many sales you will get from people who are just like, oh shit. Like, look what happened with Dino Crisis, bro. I saw Dino Crisis get fucking shadow drop and I gooned so goddamn hard. If somebody did a gift to me, I would have bought that shit after the stream immediately, Yeah, it's peak emotional marketing. Exactly. 100%. So yeah, I can't blame them for that. Like I can't blame good business. You know what I mean? I'll never blame good business. Good business is what gets us usually good products, but unfortunately there are some aspects of good business that are a little bit, let's just say, what's the word I'm looking for? Predatory. But aside from that, I can't hate good business. Nice pause on the clip. Yeah, it's a little weird, a little creepy. It's a little creepy. Like, Ash, you need to get away from. Anyway, so Grace, go. Bye. So anyway, this is pretty cool. Pretty cool. I think this is the end though. Yeah, this is the end. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I thought it was a pretty good state of play. I think that this state of play was better than the last two by a long shot. For sure, like without a doubt. I think it was a pretty good state of play. Probably gave it like a 7 out of 10, maybe, or even like an 8 out of 10 in some aspects. The Saros thing was super disappointing. I got to be real with you. The Kenna Scars of Cosmora, I don't think they should have opened the show with that, but I do appreciate that game. I think that one looks pretty good. I'm actually really excited for it. I'm so excited for it that I think I'm going to play the original again. I don't know if I have it on Steam. If I don't, I'll pick it up because I got it for free on yeah, I do have it on Steam. Perfect. I got it for free on PlayStation. So I never played it on Steam. So I would definitely check it out for sure. Yeah, I think a 7 out of 10 is a fair number for this state of play. I think it was really good. The John Wick game bricked. Absolutely bricked. The Project Windless looked hilarious. It looked fun, but I just need to know more, before I go on. Konami killed it on this one. Aside from the Silent Hill, I'm a little bit up in the air about first-person Silent Hill, but everything else Konami did, they killed it. You can't take that away from them. I think they did a good job on that. The God of War thing, the remake on the trilogy, I'm not going to make a judgment on it until I see what they're going to do. But I know, and everybody's mother knows that they're absolutely going to change certain things in the remake that were problematic. You're not going to be seeing no titties, right? The violence is going to be toned down. I can almost bet that's going to happen. So that's why I'm going to reserve judgment on that. Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls, like I'm already interested in that. So whatever, that's not a big deal. There was a lot of good stuff in this, man. There was a lot of good stuff. So we'll see what ends up happening. But yeah, I'm pretty excited for this. I think this was a good showcase. 7 out of 10, without a doubt. God of War Remastered is baked, bro. I need to go Gunnar minigames. What? Dead or Alive 7? The thing is, we don't even know if it's Dead or Alive 7. That's the problem. They said the development on the next Dead or Alive game, but they didn't specify whether it was a numeric entry or it could be a side thing. We have no idea, so I'm kind of up in the air about that. We don't really know. They're probably going to censor it. Yeah, they're probably going to censor it. Pragmata looked good, but I didn't see any gameplay. But I am very interested in Pragmata. So Google says that John Wick is releasing on PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. I hope so. You have mixed feelings on Saros. Yeah, I got to be real with you. Once I realize it's literally Returnal, I really don't feel like I have much interest in it. To be honest with you, I'll watch you play Silent Hill. I don't play horrors, but I love watching them. Yeah, no, of course. I will definitely play Silent Hill. I'll Griffcast it, review it. I don't see why not. I Griffcasted Silent Hill 2 Remake. So pleasantly surprised by that game, but a little bit let down on the censorship and the horror aspect of it. That's when I started realizing Blooper Team was a little bit of a pussy when it came to horror stuff. Which is so ironic because that's all they do. It's like all you do is horror, but you're too scared to actually showcase real horror gameplay sometimes, you know? So I don't know. Ultimately, good showcase, 7 out of 10, not bad. Let's catch up on supers, and then we're gonna get into one more topic, boys. We are so far past time, we're probably gonna have to skip the waifu battle, which makes me very sad because I had something epic planned tonight, but you know, it's whatever. We got Mervoth with a 2 says Saros, more like recycled. Facts. Marius with a 2 says LOL, Jaffe's playing it live right now. Why am I not surprised? I guarantee you they gifted him to him. Or probably, am I going to Griffcast John Wick? Are you fucking kidding me? Of course I am. Of course I am. We're going to talk about Highguard in a second. So if you guys are curious, stick around for that. We got some interesting stuff regarding that. It's funny. Dietrich Connick with a membership over on Rumble. Thank you, my good man. I appreciate it. Deadeye's Lock with $1. Silent Shill Moo has Booty Adam scorned. Man, you know his pussy ass will never fucking play Silent Hill, bro. Come on, let's be real. Let's be real, bro. Dino Crisis After Dark. No. We had Power Washing Simulator planned. I want to platinum Power Washing Simulator 2 since I successfully platinumed. And I keep saying platinum just so people understand what I mean. But I perfected Ball X Pit today. Actually, it happened literally right before the stream. I'll show you. I wanna show off for a second. Right before the stream, I managed to get the final achievement. Okay, the final achievement in Ball X Pit. After 63.7 hours of legendary gameplay, the game was worth every single second of it. So much fucking fun. 63 out of 63. Excited for that one. So my journey with Ball X Pit is officially done in that regard. And, you know, we're going to move on to try to finish up Power Washing Simulators for sure. BioT Wolf says, no, you need to play Ghost Janitors. I didn't really like the gameplay. I'm not going to lie to you. I saw Leon and Sidavir playing it. I was like, meh. I really didn't like it seemed like typical streamer horror bait, basically. But I'll try it out. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see. Resi Steam bundle for all under $40. That's a steal. Have I played Outlast? Yes, I played Outlast. All right. We are fully caught up on all supers. Let's get into the topic about Highguard. Let's talk about that. Let me just organize it all because, man, this is a crazy one. This is a crazy one, boys. I mean, when we talk about Cope, we got maximum levels of Cope to the extent that I never even thought was possible. So we're gonna talk about Highguard. Let me just drink. Oh my God, I don't have any more water. No, I drank it all during the show. Well, there goes that. All right. Guess we're going to have to do it the old-fashioned way. Highguard's the gift that keeps on giving. It really is. It really is. It's unbelievable. I'm going to take off my headset for this one because I'll be making a video out of this, so don't mind me. Don't mind me. All right, guys, it's time to talk about Highguard, but this time we're going to be talking specifically about a developer by the name of Josh from Highguard who has written some sort of story that he is just going through maximum levels of unbelievable Cope. I have not seen this level of Cope in a very long time. I don't even know if we can even compare it to anything. I don't even think the Concord developers cope to the level that this man is coping right now. But Josh ended up writing an article. He utilized Twitter's article feature to write something that says, reflecting on shipping my first game Highguard. And you're probably thinking to yourself, well, first off, it's got 1.6 million views, so you already know this is going to be a banger. Second off, you're probably thinking to yourself, well, what could he be saying, right? Who is he going to blame? Is he going to blame himself? Is he going to blame others? Is he going to take accountability? Who is he going to blame? Well, ladies and gentlemen, I am here to inform you that don't worry, all of your fears are put to rest. We are going to be blaming the chuds. Yes, that is correct, boys. We are going to look and read his insane article that he wrote on Twitter, essentially blaming all the negative conversation that was happening around Highguard, blaming the chuds, blaming the gamers, blaming YouTubers, talking about how it's all a negativity. It's unbelievable. So we need to get into it and talk about it. So this is where it begins. And guys, we're going to have some reactions to this. We're going to showcase a tweet from Thomas Mahler, the creator behind No Rest for the Wicked, who is usually on the side of like common sense and decency for the most part. We also got some other reactions that we're going to go over as well in this video. So please stick around. Do not leave. Give me a long view duration. I promise it'll be worth it. So let's begin. He says, apologies for the length, which we already know he doesn't actually apologize. He fully means to say everything that he's about to say. Been wanting to say a lot of this for a while. Now, I got to imagine that these Highguard developers, the moment their trailer went live and they started getting all the comments, I'm sure, naturally, they wanted to fight back, but probably thought it was in their best interest to stay quiet and just release the game. We all know now that that didn't exactly work out. The day leading to the Game Awards 2025 was amongst the most exciting of my life. After 2.5 years of passionately working on Highguard, we were ready to reveal it to the world. The future seemed bright. I just want to reiterate, the wording that he's going to use is always about emotional manipulation, okay? Every single bit of it is about emotional manipulation to try to get you to think to yourself, gee, these are hardworking people, so because they worked hard on the game, you should feel bad for them and not give their game the level of criticism that it deserves, right? You should look at their bad product and feel bad for them because their product is bad, but not actually just call out how bad the product is, especially in a more honest form, right? They're so used to being told all the gaslighting bullshit in their industry. They're surrounded by yes people. They're surrounded by content creators that will say yes, yes, yes to everything, in the hopes to get free swag, free games, or maybe even money if they're lucky. They're surrounded by developers that are all working together that don't want to tell their bosses that they had a bad idea. They also don't want to tell their other developers that they had a bad idea. They rather just talk about how amazing the game is. And when they invite people in outside of the development team to look at the game and give them feedback, it's almost always going to be, yeah, it looks great. This is going to be a big hit. Anyway, so he says, everyone I knew who had any connection to the team or project had the same sentiment. See, that's the problem. Anyone who he knew personally who had any connection to the team, of course they're not going to be honest with you. Why would they be honest with you? They have a connection to you, right? There's a relationship there. There is most likely going to be bullshit being spun your way to not make you feel bad. Because unfortunately, we live in a world where toxic positivity is a thing. And they don't want to tell you the truth about your game. They don't want to tell you that they thought it was boring. They don't want to tell you that they thought it was average, that it was overall just underwhelming. They don't want to tell you that, right? So why would you invite your friends to give you an opinion on a game, knowing that your friends are going to give you the most positive opinion on the game? You think they're going to come in and tell you the game is shit? No, they're not going to do that at all. What's the chances of that, right? So he says that they said this. They all had the same sentiments. Apparently, according to his friends, Highguard was lightning in a bottle. I trust this team wholeheartedly. If there's one project nobody in the industry is worried would fail, it's yours. Look at how that worked out. This has mainstream hit written all over it. There's no way that this will flop. I could play this game all day. So these are sentiments that were told to him by people that they invited to their team to go play Highguard. But of course you're going to get these sentiments because they're from people that rely on the relationship that they have with you, whether they're friends or whether they're content creators or whether they're journalists or whether they're whatever, access media. They rely on this relationship. So why would you think that they're going to be honest with you? See, this is the problem. You guys are constantly in this circle jerk of toxic positivity. You're so scared of the chuds. You blame the chuds for everything, but you don't realize that the entire time, the chuds were the only one that were being honest with you. You think this is all a hate brigade, but you don't realize that this is called organic reaction to the product that you put out into the market. So once the market sees this product, and they have every right to judge it by its trailer because that's what a trailer's for, you're going to get the honest response. And you don't realize that you've been surrounded by bullshit for 2.5 years, that when you see this honest response, instead of thinking to yourself, wow, we really missed the mark, you're just thinking it's filled with a bunch of hateful bigots. It's unbelievable. Like, you guys are just insane. Anyway, so the internal pre-reveal feedback, even from unbiased sources, again, I guarantee you that his unbiased sources were biased. How much you want to bet? You know how much you want to bet? I'll tell you how much you want to bet, because at the fucking end of all of this nonsense that we're about to read, he names some of the biggest shills in the industry. He literally names Booty Adams in here as a great source for empathy and gaming information, and how apparently that they're incredibly supportive journalists and creators. That you really unbiased? It's really? Anyway, so let's just go back up. I had to point that out early in the video, because for those of the people who were going to like click off the video after a few minutes, I wanted to make sure they got that information because it's pretty damn funny. Anyway, so even from supposed unbiased sources, it was often quite positive, and where it was negative, it was constructive and often actionable. Again, you don't get to choose the level of criticism that comes your way. If you're trying to ask people for their money, they have every right to give you whatever the fucking criticism they want to give you. As long as they're not wishing death on you, which I don't agree with ever. As long as they're not doxing you, which I don't agree with ever. As long as they're not doing anything that's truly obscene, then they're allowed to give you whatever criticism that is, whether it's something that is lighthearted and a little bit easier to take in, or if it's something that's a little bit more aggressive and straight to the point. Regardless, like, that's criticism, and you ignoring the supposed harsh criticism is exactly why you guys are in the predicament that you're in the first place. But anyway, people who played the game, including us, had a blast. Oh, wow. So you had bro, I'm mind blown. Wait a second. He had a blast playing his own game. No way, bro. I've never seen that before. And since we were an independent self-published studio built with royalties in mind, many of us were hoping this could finally be the thing that broke the millennial financial curse. Oh, whoa. Okay, so first off, it clearly shows that this was profit-driven first and not passion-driven. At least that's how it seems. If you're trying to make this thing into like, oh, we're trying to get rich off of this. We're trying to break the millennial financial curse. Who says that, bro? You guys should have been focused on making an amazing game first, and then perhaps the money would have came. Look at what Mugenics was going through. Mugenics thought they were going to go broke making the game. That's literally what those guys who made Mugenics thought. They thought they were going to go broke making this game, but they wanted to do it anyway because they believed in the game and they really wanted to put it out there. And now look at them. They sold over 500,000 fucking copies plus within like 2 days. It's unbelievable. But then the trailer came out and it was all downhill from there. Content creators love to point out the bias in folks who give positive previews after being flown out for an event. So congratulations, you watch our videos. That is great. You watch our videos. We knew you watched our videos, but you guys don't like to admit that because you don't like to mention us by name, as you clearly try to avoid it. But anyway, but ignore the fact that when their negative leading content gets 10 times the engagement of the positive, they've got just as much incentive to lean into a disingenuous direction, whether consciously or not. So again, this is Cope. These are people. It's no different than other content creators that say all the time, oh, well, I focus on positive content. That's why I don't get views. All you do is negative content. That's why you get, bro, Cope. You are absolutely coping. My number one video in the last 6 months was me celebrating Stellar Blade. My number 2 video in the last 6 months was me celebrating Expedition 33. Both of those videos got almost 100,000 views each. They were my 2 most successful videos out of all my videos that I've made in the last 6 months. Actually, I think even in the last year, to be honest with you. So you guys are absolutely fucking coping. Like, get this, only the negative sells. Get out of here, bro, with that shit. That is so easily disproven. Anyway, the hate started immediately. In addition to dogpiling on the trailer, I personally came under fire due to my naivete on Twitter, which almost all of my now former coworkers had learned to avoid during their previous game launches. After setting my Twitter account to private to protect my sanity, many content creators made videos and posts about me and my cowardice, amassing millions of views and inadvertently sending hundreds of angry gamers into my replies. They laughed at me for being proud of the game, told me to get the McDonald's applications. They're talking about Asmongold. I hope you guys understand that they are absolutely talking about Asmongold here. Whenever they bring up McDonald's applications and whatnot, that's what they're focusing on. But anyway, they laughed at me, told me to get McDonald's applications, and mocked me for listing having autism in my bio, which they seemed to think was evidence the game would be woke trash. All this was very emotionally taxing. Again, he's taking the conversation that gamers are having, and he's trying to muddy it into a simplified version of itself so that he can then push the narrative that they're a bunch of hateful chuds. And that's basically it. He's ignoring the actual criticism. He doesn't want to actually see it for what it is. And he's just simply saying, they told me to go basically get a McDonald's job. They told me it's going to be woke trash, whatever. That's all he's doing. Anyway, There is much constructive criticism that can be and has been said about Highguard's trailer, marketing, and launch, but I don't think it's my place to commentate on that. Yeah, I wonder why. I also don't think there's any way to know whether the launch would have fared better or worse without the massive spotlight that was thrown onto us in response to the Game Awards trailer's placement, but we never got the chance. Well, that's because you took a free opportunity to have your game showcased on the biggest stage of them all for gaming, and it was free. And you were the last game shown at the end of the show, which is crazy. We were turned into a joke from minute one, largely due to false assumptions about $1 million ad placement, which even prominent journalists soon began to state as fact. Oh, so now they're saying they paid $1 million to be in that show. But Jeff Keighley himself basically said that he believed in the game, which is why he gave them the spot. So did you pay for it or did you not pay for it? Regardless, if you paid $1 million just to get felted, that makes it even worse. I'd rather stick with the narrative that it was free. I'd rather just stick with that. That's probably better for you. Anyway, within minutes, it was decided the game was dead on arrival. Can you blame that, though? And creators now had free rage bait content for month. Oh, wow, guys, it's rage bait now. It's rage bait to state that a game that looks like Concord looks like Concord. It's rage bait to state that a game that is taking a little bit of everything that we've already seen in the hero shooter genre is somehow rage bait to say that it's just another generic hero shooter. Apparently, that's rage bait. It's unbelievable. Anyway, every one of our videos on social media got downvoted to hell. Comment sections were flooded with copy and paste meme phrases such as Concord 2 and Titanfall 3 died for this. At launch, we received over 14,000 review bombs from users with less than an hour playtime. Many didn't even finish the required tutorial. Okay, so this right here, I've seen so many shills, it is not even funny. Try to use this as evidence. Guys, it is not review bombing if your game gets negative reviews an hour after launch. If your video game is a hero shooter with an average playtime of matches anywhere between 8 to 30 minutes, that means if they get lucky, they can play multiple rounds in that 1 hour and see everything that the game has to offer from a gameplay perspective. It doesn't take a genius to see whether or not you're going to be interested in this game, considering that you could see everything the game has to offer within a very short time frame. So why is it that an hour is somehow the metric to decide that it's a review bomb? And if people are playing the tutorial and they're bored by it, which, by the way, I've seen many people stream the game, play the tutorial, and say that they're bored, why is their review not accurate? Why is their review not good? It's crazy. You guys are using this like weird metric, right? To try to predict. What? You're not a fucking RPG, bro. Okay, you're not Dragon Quest. It takes over 100 hours to beat the game. You're a hero shooter. You have 8 to 30 minutes to see the entire game for the most part. What is there to see past an hour that we are not going to see? What is there to see? Again, anyway, this is all just manipulation. It's meant to try to downplay the legitimate criticism that the game is having because they don't want to actually look at the criticism that they deem to be negative. They only want to look at the criticism that arrives with flowers. Does that make sense? They only want to look at the criticism that is the softest possible criticism, and they can say, okay, we'll change that. That criticism is not going to make you help the game get better. It almost never does. The real criticism that'll make your game better is the ones that are being brutally honest with you. Because this game was free. People actually spent their time. 1 hour of time is a lot to spend. That's 1 hour that a human being is never going to get back from their life. And they dedicated it to your fucking game that they already knew was most likely going to be a generic hero shooter, but they still decided to give it anyway a chance. And you're over here saying, well, it's not good enough. We need more hours. We need 2, 3, 4, 5 hours. Why? Why? What are you going to see past an hour that you didn't see in the first hour? Anyway, so in discussions online about Highguard, Concord, 2XKO, and such, it is often pointed out by gamers that developers like to blame gamers for their failures. You're literally fucking doing that right now. And that's silly. Why is that silly? You are literally doing that right now. It's as if gamers have no power, but they do, a lot of it. I'm not saying our failure is purely the fault of the gamer culture and that the game would have thrived without the negative discourse, but it absolutely played a role. No, it didn't. No, it did not. You want to know why it didn't play? So you mean to tell me that out of the hundreds of thousands of people that went to go try this game, that it's because somebody left a negative review on the game, and that's the reason why they stopped playing the game? You had hundreds of thousands of people try this game. People tend to forget that 97,000 players concurrently on Steam does not mean that it was only 97,000 players that played the game. 97,000 concurrent means that hundreds of thousands of people tried this game. It only means that 97,000 people were playing it at any one given time. But people left the game, people came into the game, and that happened over the course of a couple of weeks. Hundreds of thousands of people played this game. You lost those people, not because of negative reviews or negative discourse, but because they logged into the game, they tried it, and it wasn't enough to keep them. The reviews have nothing to do with that. You could have easily survived with those hundreds of thousands of people playing the game. You could have easily monetized that many players, but you lost them. Not the reviews, not the discourse. You did. You lost them, and you don't want to admit it. Anyway, all products are at the whims of the consumers, and the consumers put absurd amounts of effort into slandering Highguard, and it worked. Bro, the only thing that worked was your game wasn't good enough to keep the people that played. That's the only thing that worked. You guys worked against yourselves. Many of Wildlight's former developers will now be forced to assimilate back into the actual corporate industry many gamers accuse Wildlight of being a part of. Now, every time someone thinks about leaving the golden handcuffs behind in favor of making a new multiplayer game the indie way, they'll say, but remember how gamers didn't even give Wildlight a chance? Soon, if this pattern continues, all to be left are corporations, at least in the multiplayer space. Innovation is on life support. You are coping, bro. You are absolutely coping. You know how I know you're coping? Look at all the indie games that are being unbelievably successful right now. Look at all the indie games that are multiplayer that are unbelievably successful right now. There is literally a genre called streamer slop for a reason. These multiplayer indie games that are not part of the corporations are selling hundreds of thousands of copies. We literally just covered the game the other day called Yap Yap. It looked like absolute fucking trash, but guess what? The game is selling hundreds of thousands, if not millions, over a million copies. And it's all because it's a multiplayer game that streamers are taking advantage of. That entire genre of streamer slop completely destroys your entire argument. And we're not even talking about other games that are indie that are not even considered to be streamer slop. They're just multiplayer games. Look at No Rest for the Wicked. It is seeing the best numbers that it's ever seen, and it's because it added a co-op feature. The numbers for that game are through the roof now because it added a co-op feature. So, like, what the fuck are we doing? Anyway. So apparently innovation is on life support, guys, even though the indie scene completely proves that to not be the case. Innovation is at its best right now. Innovation is at the best it's ever been. There is more video game releases in the last year than there's ever been. There's been over 20,000 video game releases on Steam last year. Before that, it was 18,000. Before that, it was like 15,000. So clearly people are coming up with ideas and trying their best to make a video game. Even if Highguard had a rocky launch, our independent, self-published, dev-led studio, again, emotional manipulation, who gives a fuck? Full of passionate people just trying to make a fun game with zero AI. Again, who cares about AI or not? You see what I'm saying? All of this is emotional manipulation, and all of this is the same talking points that they've always had for the longest time. And zero corporate oversight deserve better than this. Well, maybe you deserve to have corporate oversight because you guys clearly didn't have someone telling you that what you're doing is probably a bad idea. So maybe, just maybe, you guys aren't as smart as you think you are, and you should probably be listening to the millions of people that are telling you something versus the, dozens of people that you fly out to your offices to blow you under your desk and to tell you how amazing the game is and that you can do no wrong. Maybe you should listen to someone else and stop listening to Access Media that will tell you whatever you want to hear in order to maintain whatever bullshit access they're trying to maintain. And then they said that we deserve the bare minimum of not having our downfall be gleefully manifested. You manifested your own downfall, bro. It wasn't the chuds. It wasn't the gamers. It wasn't anything like that. You manifested your own downfall. If a game is good, it doesn't matter how many people shit on it. It doesn't matter how many people attack it, okay? You want proof of this, my guy? I got you. You ready for this? The best proof you're going to hear in your life. Hogwarts Legacy, okay? Hogwarts Legacy, they manifested the downfall of that game for literally months. Your people, and I have a feeling I know it's your people. Your people manifested the downfall of Hogwarts Legacy. You tried to dock streamers that were streaming the game. You tried to do everything you could to make it go all over the place on Twitter, social media, whatever the case may be. You tried it all. You guys tried everything you could to throw at Hogwarts Legacy, and it still turned into a $1 billion franchise because the game was good, people bought it, and that was it. So Hogwarts Legacy literally proves that everything you're saying is bullshit about manifesting our downfall. The truth is that people saw your trailer and they reacted to your trailer in every way that they had every right to react to. They saw a generic hero shooter that looked like every other hero shooter, and they said, it's not for me. That's just what it was. And yeah, the internet's going to internet, and they're going to make fun of it. Of course, you're going to be news for probably like a week or two, and then people are going to move on to whatever's happening at the time, and nobody's going to talk about Highguard ever again. I wish the best of luck to those of you who remain at Wildlight and hope Highguard can stay the course. I still believe in it, and so do the fans we reached who continue to champion it on subreddit, Discord, Twitch, and social media. Even though this adventure has come to an abrupt and emotional, challenging close, I don't regret 1 second of it. And then he goes on to thank the shills. Oh, my God. Now, to be fair, I don't think every one of these people are shills, okay? I definitely noticed some names here, and I'm sure you guys will notice some names here that are most definitely either anti-chuds, right? You're talking about content creators that make their entire personality about being anti whatever the chuds are doing, right? Which I think like this person is 8-bit closed fist. It's all about being anti the chuds. That's their entire like ideology, their entire mantra. They take the actual conversation that is happening from the supposed chuds. They take it, they simplify it, they misrepresent it, and then they use it to make content. That's what they do. But anyway, so he goes on to thank them and then shows this like whatever art that shows the technical artists of Highguard or whatever. Now, here's the thing. So we have a tweet here from Thomas Mahler. And ironically, you know, I mentioned his video game because it's true. Thomas Mahler made No Rest for the Wicked with his team. It's the same team that's behind Ori and the Blind Forest, which, by the way, great games. If you haven't played them, go check them out. He says the following: I think it's time we talk about something uncomfortable, which I agree. I agree. These developers don't want to actually hear this, which is why this entire situation is the way that it is. But anyway, over the last decade, social media has fundamentally changed how people experience reality. I agree. Social media algorithms reward agreement, and then communities form around those shared views. Dissent gets filtered out. Over time, you stop hearing actual criticism, not because you're right, but because you've essentially curated it that way. That certainly feels good in the short term. You feel validated all the time. You start to believe that you're special because you surround yourself with people that tell you that you are, and you're telling them that they are, and you're all one happy fucking family full of very special people. But that creates a dangerous illusion that your bubble represents the actual world out there. And then you get the reality check. You ship a product, you release a film, you launch a game, and suddenly you're not being pampered anymore. It feels shocking, almost offensive, because how could you have been wrong after you've been told so many times that you're right over and over and over again? But what you're experiencing is not malice, it's insulation. The actual truth is that growth requires friction. It requires being told that you're wrong. It requires being humbled, and it's no goddamn fun, but you'll be better for it afterwards. I also learned that the hard way. When I went to art school, I thought I was talented. I've been told so my whole life because I was drawing and painting pretty pictures that looked nice. Then I got there and realized that pretty isn't the same as meaningful. I got my work torn apart, work that I had labored over. My tutors ripped me into me because I didn't respect them enough to actually think through my work, and they were right. That was painful, but it was a lesson I needed at the time. The same thing happens in game development right now because people form these bubbles. They think they've nailed it, but then players tell them otherwise. What matters is how you react then. Either retreat into defensiveness and keep making the same mistakes, or actually listen and be willing to learn. Life is short, folks. Being humbled might be uncomfortable for a while, but usually you get to look back at some point and understand that this was the moment you started to learn something new, bro. I honestly, like, I can't even, there is no way that I could agree with this more than what I agree with. Like, this is literally what is happening to this team right now. And I think for them, they're going to focus more on retreating into defensiveness. I think that's what they're going to focus on. This entire shit is crazy. It really is crazy. And I think he cooked with this one. So shout out to Thomas Mahler for that. He absolutely knows what he's talking about. Get the fuck out your echo chamber, man. Stop misrepresenting conversations. Stop taking what you call hateful criticism and trying to turn it into something that justifies the way that you think. Just listen to people. Listen to the chuds. You know what I mean? Listen to the chuds. You might realize that there's something there for you to utilize to make your game better. If you continue to listen to this list of people that you've relied on in order to push your cause, whatever people that you shouted out at the end there, if you continue to listen to these people that don't want to be seen as too negative on social media, that worry so much about what other people think about them, if you keep listening to these people, you will always end up in the same place every single time. You will never escape it, and you will always be just another Concord. That's just what it's going to be. So in any case, that's basically it. That's his whole response here. I'm not even going to bother going into the actual comments of his article because needless to say, he's absolutely getting cooked. It's pretty obvious. I mean, you know, Savvy, J Viper, all these people are just cooking him right now. I'm not even going to bother. If you want to check it out, you're more than welcome to check it out over on X. But the situation with Highguard just continues to get more and more cope-worthy. And honestly, I just think it's funny. I really do. I think that they will go down with the ship, and they will go down denying everything as much as they possibly can. That's just what they're going to do. Mic drop moment. Yeah, that was basically, I couldn't have stated better myself. Yeah, I know. Let's catch up on supers. We got Dark Knight for a 5, Concord. Concord 2 equals Highguard. Concord 3 equals Marathon. Concord 4 equals Horizon Gathering. Concord 5 equals Reloaded. I don't think Reloaded is Concord. Concord 6 equals Fair Games. I think that should be 5. Concord 7 equals 4 Loop. That's so many Concords, bro. It's so many Concords, man. Raptor Kratos with a 5. I watched New Blackstreet play that game, and they were bored, and I was bored watching them play it. Same. It's terrible. Penny Zion with a 10. You must know about Chippy reviews by now, but he made a post about how he lost his fiance and his friends without clear context, but left this like Airbag and Yara with other haters cheer on his suffering. I have no idea what you're talking about. Literally no idea. I hope nothing bad happened to those people. That would not be good. In terms of the other people you mentioned, again, I don't give a fuck about those people. The last, I don't even know. I know who the first guy is, obviously Airbag. I have no idea who Nyara is. Maybe I should, but I do not consume my life with these people. But hopefully Chippy Review's fiance and his friends are okay. I don't know what he means by that. And then we got Odin. Dark with a 2. Social media caused irreparable damage to the West. I think it caused irreparable damage to the world. Honestly. I don't think it's just the West. Although, the funny thing is that you mentioned that. The funny thing about that is that I feel like the West is targeted the most with social media. Because other countries that don't do this shit, other countries that don't do like the whole, extreme progressive ideology, they don't do like none of that shit. The bad people in those countries either make apps or utilize those apps to target the West with certain ideologies. They promote it, they push it. Like TikTok. TikTok is known for that. If you go on TikTok, anywhere else other than America, you're going to get all kinds of like educational shit, interesting shit. You go on TikTok in America, and you're going to have some fucking retard with like 20 pronouns in their bio just doing all kinds of like, yeah, I'm a wolf. All right, bro. Like, whatever. It certainly contributed. Yeah, it definitely contributed. Sony pulled that Horizon piece of shit from the state of play today because they knew. Yeah, I agree. This would have been a prime time to show gameplay for that game, but they either don't have it or they don't want to show it. A Kickin' Dad with a 2. Concord like should be a tag. I guess it should be. Steam will probably make it into a tag. Torinol with a 5. They marketed Highguard on the influence of their masters rather than the merits of the game, gave vacuous and conflicting promises to gamers, and now even admit to existing in an echo chamber. Yeah, it's so funny you mentioned that. They did actually. That is basically them admitting they live in an echo chamber. That's so funny. Torinol with a 2. Reloaded is closer to Dustborn 2 than any Concord. Exactly. I would agree with that. All right, I think we are fully caught up, boys. Yes, we are fully caught. Okay, guys, listen. Today was a long stream, and I'm supposed to stream Griffcast After Dark in 20 minutes. I cannot push back Griffcast After Dark. I got a lot to do tomorrow. So that means we are unfortunately going to have to skip, sadly. I would have loved to do the waifu battle, but we're going to have to skip the waifu battle. I apologize. We will make it up tomorrow. We will have an epic battle tomorrow. But I gotta log off and get to editing. I might have to push back Griffcast After Dark like 10, 15 minutes. I'm sorry about that. Jesus Christ! At the very end! Zevin Cross! Oh my God. That's the second 50 membership Ultra Mega Hyper Bagger!
Let's fucking go! It's a membership banger!
Holy shit. Oh my God, the green. I'm watching the chat get rapid fired right now. I'm watching the chat get literally rapid fired right now, boys. Oh my God. Guys, wow. Look at that just go off, boys. Look at that just go off. 50 membership ultra mega hyper banger. That's insanity, bro. Hell yeah, dude. To Zevin Cross. I appreciate that. You fucking mad lad, bro. People are like, oh, no membership. I will not be green. Membership, no. Zevin Cross. Jesus. What a way to end the stream. Yeah, I know. What a way to end the stream. Guys, if you don't want to stick around and wait for the raid, here is the link to the gaming stream. There is the link to the gaming stream. Go check it out. I put it on Rumble. I put it on YouTube. Go check it out. Wait for us there. Zevin Cross, man. What clips you want? What a fucking legend, bro. Oh, my God, bro. Sincerely. How do I say thank you for 250 membership ultra mega hyper bangers? How do I do that? How do I do that? The last person that dropped this many 50s was Mr. Rouge when he dropped three fucking 50 membership bangers back to back to back like a crazy mad lad. Zevin Cross, man. Thank you so much, bro. Adair Salta with a 2. Yeah, baby. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm supposed to say like the other guy, right? Like, yeah, baby. Something like that. Gamer Nurse Gale became a member on their own. Thank you, Gamer Nurse Gale. Another legend. Bigot Army Sergeant. That's the 2nd level. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. We got another sergeant in the army. Holy shit. That is amazing. Thank you. Zevin, I need to know, my man. You picked him. I already got my Goth Asian fix. Okay. All right. So we're gonna end the stream with Zevin Cross's insane second 50 membership ultra mega hyper banger. And then we're just gonna go have fun, man. Go play some Power Washing Simulator 2. Try to unlock some achievements over there. Like I said, I Platinum Ball XP. Super excited about that. Now I got to work on this game, finish this game, and then we'll play some other stuff. Thank you guys so much for the insane support today. Shout out to everybody who liked the stream, commented, spammed the chat, super chatted, gifted memberships, everything. Look at this fucking guy, bro. Overall, look at on Rumble. Torinol with a 10, Hypnotica for the waifus. He's voting for my alter ego. We're not even doing a waifu battle. He's voting for my alter ego. Thank you, everybody, for the gifted games as well. I appreciate it. I don't think there's any more. Let me just make sure before I bounce out of here to go edit. Yeah, no, we're good. We are good. And then, of course, shout out to the Hypno Mods for doing what they do every single day. I appreciate you guys as well. Hope all of you had fun tonight. That's the main thing. I hope everybody had fun tonight checking out the state of play and talking about Highguard. And we'll go back to our normal schedule tomorrow on Hypnocast, 9 p.m. Do not miss it. I'll see you guys tonight over on Griffcast. But until then, go be bigots and go be gooners and stay to the end for the raid. Here, the link is there if you're too lazy to stay to the end for the raid. Stay to the end for the raid. Okay, that's basically it. And here we go.
All right, boys, we got another Red Boy hyper banger. Let's bring the ladies in. And I got news for you. That means you get.
Poor kids are just as bright and just as talented as white kids.
Her dog, or her cat, was named Vagina.
Put a ticket in Maker Gang. Fuck Indiana Jones, put a ticket in Maker Gang. Fuck Indiana, put a ticket in Maker Gang. It means put a chicken in it, sweetie, and make her fucking gang. Fucking pronouns! Fucking pronouns! Fucking gender ambiguity! Fucking current day Californian shit! 'Cause it's all we fucking know! 'Cause we're boring! We're so fucking boring! Twitter hole! Twitter hole! Get it right!
At the touch of the black man, I bring life. I bring life. I bring life. I bring life. I bring life.